right, my lovely viewers. So today we're gonna be continuing in the series. I would actually call it series with the specialist of legacy and legend, Tomáš Vlček. Hello, Tomáš.
Hello, Arkan. How are you?
I'm doing very nice, and I'm like very stoked to just get right away into the legacy with your beautiful list. We just did like some adjustments. We talked over the video about the little small changes. I guess you can tell the changes before we're gonna
Yes,
jump.
yes. Last time we were like badly beaten by artifact decks, and we considered to add Nalrot, which is a card I originally did not play because of like Tamio, because it blocks the clues. But Nalrot seems like very, very strong. And in the meantime, we want to cut we want to cut Dress Down for some fun card like Crucible Worlds or Lilian of Last Hope.
Hmm.
But eventually, Arkan suggests just to play another null rod, and I think that's correct. So we have two null rods, and we'll see how it will do.
Yeah, I feel like the metagame is now people just abusing now the artifact strategies because it's very powerful. Like, for example, like Green Monolith or uh, 8 cast strategies or Paint, like anything basically related to fast mana and the artifact. So we will see what we meet in this league. I'm definitely very curious.
I've already played it in paper, and basically like decider game against like this paradoxical outcome, whatever deck. You just like ponder, find force of will with the null rod in your opener, play it turn two, he forces, you force, and you kind of win. So that's what I'm looking into, or maybe having a Thoughtseize clear the way, turn two, Nalrod. I think it's super strong. It stops their mana. Don't
Mhm.
forget that his artifact lands don't tap for mana. So it's not just it blocks one ring. It does so much more.
So we're on the play here, and I would say this is a keep, right?
It's beautiful. I love it.
Okay, let's keep it. And we play against Snubblers. I don't have like any much idea of what they are on. So, but my inclination, I would just lead with the Toadsies. Despite I would like
Absolutely.
open to the
Yeah.
wasteland. Okay.
Yes, absolutely. We have two more lands, and we play enough lands. We play 21 lands plus Lorien revealed. We have basic islands, so any ponder is live. Brainstorm.
Actually, I need to
So
just
we
like shortly give you big credit for the numbers of lands with Lorien because I built same skeleton for the Grixis wizards. I just add like the wizards, basically soup them. But yeah, you just nailed the number of the lands. I just love it. So need to give you the credits. And let's start the game.
thank you.
So let's get the underground sea and let's see what they are packing. Let's hope we are not dead turn one. Okay. So they are thinking. I guess because we just like kind of stop, but let's see. Okay. So we play against. Oh, look at that, Tomáš. And we have two new
Mm-hmm.
rods, so we might have shot now to beat it. I'm actually
Mm-hmm.
curious if we're gonna have a shot now. So what we take here? So double key, I guess it's not like about it's not the question. So Flashbreaker contra command. They have Ancient Tomb and Saga. Interesting.
Well, how do you feel about it? Obviously, it's Flashraker or Command. I feel like we can pierce Command,
Hmm.
and it will take some time before they can get it online, right? Uh, the Raker, but we have
I
some removal for
think
it.
the, yeah.
I don't know. How do you feel about it?
I'm just thinking what they're gonna be doing, and I think their line gonna be Saga Key, which unfortunately gonna turn over the Bowman to kill the first token. So I
Hmm.
think it's fine to take the Flash Raker because I feel like the command gonna go later on, so I think it's fine. But I think the
Yeah.
Saga we need to maybe hopefully we're gonna find some Strixes. Let's
Hmm.
get the Flash Raker.
Yeah. I mean, it feels bad because they only play 4 creatures, and we have obviously quite some removal in the deck. But
Hmm.
as things stand, I think this is probably fine.
I'm just like I don't think they play like anything really annoying from Saga. This kind of like basically I think they're just gonna like cheese the ring and just go with the way. They might play Boots. I don't think they play the Shadow Spear. They might play Needle main deck. Let's see. I guess we can like after decide what we're gonna draw. So they play the same the way we. Okay, so this is actually not bad draw.
Hmm.
So I guess we just slam it and pass with the Pierce up, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Don't think we need to be cute here.
No, I think this is really fine. But of course, what can happen? They can have like especially if they get another saga, they can overwhelm us with the tokens. It always feels good when you can shoot the first token
Hmm.
with Bowmaster. It's probably not the case here. In theory, we can get like prismatic ending. He'll key past the turn. He will make the first token. We shoot it. That's like how it can look the next turn, but it won't.
Hmm.
So we just attack. Yes. Now the question is whether we want to tap out into stock up.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna be the big question after next main phase. I feel
Mhm.
like my inclination is go for Stoka because they're gonna make the second token, but they
Mhm.
might draw payoff. But we might find force over in the stock up, which would be kind of
Yeah.
like saving their.
Hmm. Yeah. They can also they can play Kozilek's command now and kill the Tamio, right? They can do that as well.
Mhm.
But I think I probably like Caracas stock up.
Yeah, I do agree with you because we don't play Sanctuary in your build, so we
Mhm.
don't need to be really be getting the third island that necessarily. Okay, that's actually very decent. I would take the
Mhm.
force ponder, right? Like this kind of easy pile
Yeah. Yeah. That sounds good.
because we need to be digging. We're gonna be dying to the golems maybe soon. Hopefully not, but your
Mhm.
build is actually kind of like have good defenses. So if you don't gonna get a very bad variants draw, I like the
Mhm.
Strixis against the Saga. It's
Yes.
very good.
But obviously, as every control deck, like Saga into Saga can be backbreaking.
Hmm.
But for most decks, it takes some time. It's not like what they did, that they play turn one Saga. Usually, you only see it from like Cephalid breakfast decks when they want to kill you on turn three. But
Okay,
here
so
it can. Oh no!
as you can
But
see,
we.
that's what I basically like
Mhm.
already implement because I know people's patterns. Like they know usually Saga
Mhm.
don't work against what they see. So I'm kind of glad we get the force already.
Yeah. And if they are going to like play like a ring, that would be amazing because they are not killing Tameo, and they just play into our play, and they're also not pressuring us with the tokens.
So they
We
get
just
Lantern. I don't think they're putting us on Reanimate really, but I guess so. They don't have better thing to do and get. That's actually kind of interesting.
mm, they have 1 mana, so they have 4 mana now. Do I say it
So
correctly?
they have three unknown cards in their hand, and
Mm-hmm.
they now have. Let me actually read it again. That's no, there's only 1 mana. They don't have more. So
Mm-hmm.
4 mana currently.
Mm-hmm.
So they gonna be fully tapping for some payoff. I'm assuming this could be command,
Mm-hmm. Well,
which
we're forcing it anyway, but and I think honestly. So how much mana is it? They are only spending
1 mana. I would actually let it go. We already get the clue, and they not really digging deep. They play around days, by the way, so they don't know which what we are on. They are putting us on days deck, which is good, even better. So, but I will let you play. So, what do you? Let me put your thoughts. I would don't force it. So, what's your thoughts about the situation? I'm definitely gonna go your line. Hello, do you hear me, Tomáš? Are you? Maybe we have some technical issues. See, if we are. Let me see what is happening. Not sure if my internet is working or if Discord have some issues. Let's hope not. Let's hope not. Hello, hello.
Ahoj, jsem tady. Hello. I'm
See,
sorry, it's probably
yeah,
some
we have
bad connection.
some Discord yeah, problems. It's fine. I was just trying to find first if my turn is working. Okay, so we made a
Yeah.
short break. I made the screen, and yeah, we can go back to the we fix it. So what is your thoughts, Tomáš? I don't know if you hear me on the end. I would don't force it because it's just x1, and I wanna kinda
I
keep it.
agree.
Yeah, go ahead.
I agree. I agree with that. I was hoping they will like tap out into something big, and that did not happen. So yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of sad we opened ourselves, but I mean, they pay the cost, right? They don't have the tokens, so they also like kind of pay the cost to like kind of play around the peers.
Exactly. Exactly. That was obviously consideration that we could, instead of Ponder, we could take second Tameo, which is one thing I was thinking about, especially with the Caracas. It's pretty good. We can also obviously always like flip it and attack with the other, but I think it's fine as it is. So I would not force.
So they're playing the key out to put our extra damage, which is like completely fine.
Mm-hmm.
I think we can like soak up like 1 or 2 hits. So, but we have also the Bowman token, which is kind of like good. I guess we will
Mm-hmm.
see. I'm like my first four leg is going, but I don't know what I'm gonna be doing. But like if you like wanna trade the Bowman for their token, but I think I will just start with the Ponder always. This kind of turn.
Yes, I like that of Ireland.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's go. Based on this, very interesting. So we have like the option waste their ancient tomb and Bowman the token, and they're gonna be on 1 mana basically, which is kind of like appealing.
Yes, I think that sounds pretty good.
The da- s-
And
but now is the downside. We're gonna draw a blank.
well, we will draw. Um,
This yours
what,
probably.
okay, there are sewers that can discard Swarm. Yeah, I see. But
Or
I
we
have
can,
to say,
or we can just fetch it out the swamp and keep the sewers for later. That might be also a
uh-huh.
line.
Yeah, we can do that.
I think I kind of like it. I feel like wasting them. It's decent because if only one force and the spell is gonna be way better even.
Hmm.
Okay, let's and we can have to decide if we're gonna sewer or fetch.
Yes, the only thing is that obviously will not have a token, and we won't be able to like chump, and our life total is not amazing.
Maybe we can actually keep them the token and keep them on 2 mana, and because you can pierce the monolith actually. I guess
Hmm.
that's another. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah. What about that? Like just keep them the
Hmm.
token, keep their two, right, and we can have at least one the jumper if we're gonna be flooding,
Hmm.
just in
Because we
case.
have to also see that they can give, in theory, a creature unblockable.
Yep, that's also true.
So we have to be aware of that.
I think actually I would maybe even consider jumping the next turn before they draw the
Hmm.
lands.
Hmm.
Let's hope they don't have mana immediately. It would kind of be punishing. I mean, not punishing, but kind of yeah. They have the saga. That's the worst case
Yeah.
scenario.
Exactly. I was just thinking that whether we should, unless they like miss a land drop, where we should just always keep wastelands for Urza Saga, which is
At
usually,
least we can pierce this, which is like kind of huge.
yeah, that's beautiful.
So now we've actually, if they don't draw the land, I think we might have a shot, right? But if they rip
Uh-huh.
the land immediately, I think we're gonna be in deep troubles. So let's see. I
Uh-huh.
need to be hope they don't draw land, I guess. Yeah, but I mean, imagine that if we don't waste, we would need to spew the force. Yeah, this would be definitely a tough situation. I feel like gonna be tough
Uh-huh.
regardless, but I don't think it was necessarily. We
Yeah.
just choose a line which didn't work, unfortunately. What happened on the board?
Yeah. Yeah. So we have to play fetch land
Yeah,
for sure.
and fetch away the land of from top. And I think I would fetch and just take a look what we draw
Yeah.
right away. We're probably gonna get second white, but now is the question: Scrubland contra Tundra. I would probably
I
get
see.
Scrubland.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can do that, and then I would keep C and Caracas untapped.
Oh, in case we draw the
Yeah.
Tameo, yeah, that would be. Yeah, that's. I think I don't mind. But what if we draw Strix though, Tomáš?
Yeah, that's true. That's okay. Then in that, yeah, there is, yeah, it's two Strix and three Tameo. So
Yeah, so that
yes.
So we should go still your line, right? The Caracas up.
Yeah, I would do that.
Okay.
Instantly Strix, of course.
Oh, thanks God not. But we do the pitch card, which I think it's fine. So
Yeah,
now I would
absolutely.
actually jump with the token,
Mm-hmm. I like that.
and I hope they don't gonna rip either mono. I mean, the worst case scenario is like either monolith, which not sure we're gonna even resolve, but the worst case scenario if they're gonna just slam another land. This is turn 5. Did they miss a lander or not yet?
I don't think so.
Oh god. Yeah, Saga is a powerful card. We might just get grinded now. Because the key, right? Like we talk about if they So we're gonna definitely be jumping now. We can get lucky and draw another wasteland. That would maybe get us from there.
Yeah, but it's like Strix into Wasteland. And it's not even certain that would be enough because now you can give the token unblockable.
But we see how the Saga is strong. Like it get restricted, for example, in vintage format for a reason. The card is just completely bananas. If you don't have like
Yeah.
card like Meltdown or Bride of the Skies, or basically like kind of hard to have it in main deck. These kind of tools.
Yeah, it's obviously very strong, but
Yeah.
uh, yeah, I think I'm kind of I don't mind. It's on the field. I think it's good. It's strong, but it also like leaves. It's not there forever. So
Yeah. Let's hope they don't gonna have a candelabra, so they would make more tokens in one use. That would be
but
awesome.
I was even thinking it was just an idea. We were talking with Marcus about the Esper with stuff and Saga, and I was thinking how cool would it be to play sort of Feast and Famine when you
Oh my
can.
god, that card just brings me a lot of nostalgia.
Yeah, I loved it. I always liked it so much. If this is command,
No, they're going for the key kill.
okay,
Oh, it's
interesting.
command. I can, yeah, uh,
I
yeah, I
think it's
think we need to force. We're so behind.
really.
Yeah, but
I,
I
no,
guess,
we are getting the token, right?
yeah, we're
I
getting
don't
the
think.
token.
Nah, I don't know. I don't think we can force. That's just another jumper. And I like my ponder. I would just ponder.
That's true. That's true. I think I need to agree with you. I will actually be play more your lines because I like your lines. So I will go with your line. Okay.
Because we only what we are saving like just a jumper basically. It doesn't really do much. The only reason would be
Shouldn't.
if he resolved ring, we would want to keep the bowmaster. But like this, I think we want to, and we're jumping.
They drew another command. Wait, what? Oh, I thought they're making the guys. Yeah, you're right. We don't care about they removing that. So we definitely need to draw Wasteland like and Strix next draws, and we might be okay.
Right.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind ending. Yeah, but there is a Wasteland. That's a good start, right, Tom?
We start. So we start with ponder.
Obviously. And let's find the Strix. Oh, Snapcaster Mage.
Yes.
Tameo. I kinda don't mind Snapcaster Ponder, and they can just try to set up the turn after.
Unfortunately, we don't have the blue mana because of your Scrubland. But I'm not blaming anybody. I'm not pointing fingers. But we can't do that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, actually. That definitely would be quite an illegal play. In paper, you could do that if opponent would miss it, how you tapping, but that would be
N-
definitely not legal
No,
if you miss
your
it.
honor would not. Your honor would not allow you to do that.
Yeah. So I guess we shuffle this then. I don't
Yes, we
think.
have. I think probably have to shuffle. Yes.
But do you think like this cabin was wrong then? Like we get? I didn't thought about that.
I would go for Tundra, but I was not like it was. I didn't see it like as like strictly wrong or anything like that. But since they don't have like wasteland, we didn't need to like divide our resources in that way. And blue is always super important.
Yeah, that's true.
But
That's true.
we will see next. It's really okay.
Okay, we do the Tamil. At least we can have jumper with bounce Caracas.
Hmm.
Let's just kill that. Play this and.
And it's always cool when you can block, bounce it, and then you can pitch it to force,
Mhm.
for example.
Caracas is
But
it's pretty huge.
yeah, but I think we're pretty dead.
Yeah, sadly. The second saga was just a perfect timing for the second saga was
Hmm.
just immediately. And I don't think actually the Vaesen was wrong still. I feel like it's very important to get their big mana out with spell pierces. I think that play was completely fine what we made. We just get Sagat, which happens.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we can pack it in, right? Because if we
Yeah, yeah,
bounce,
yeah.
we can.
Whatever. Yeah, yeah. We
But as you
adjust.
can see, like their whole deck is just artifacts. So let's hope we
Hmm.
can find some null rods in post board games.
Yeah, that'd be lovely. I
So
think we have to. I think we have to be even in, especially in this post board game. I think we have to be more disciplined. Really keep Wasteland for the saga.
mhm.
So we definitely want the two null rod. We want to have Force of Negation.
Mhm.
And how do you feel about Deafening Silence?
Uh, it's. I mean, I think it's actually decent if they have the one ring and we have Bowman, so they can like really flood the board. I think it's okay.
Yeah, I think even yeah. Of
I'm not
course,
sure.
against
I'm not sure about the cage versus the forge. That's what I'm not
no, no,
sure.
no, no. I don't want Cage. That's for sure. Also, Deafening Silence kind of stopping the Forge
Do you
to some
like Edict
extent.
against the Karn? I think we do, right? Because we can also kill the Fleshraker. We will see.
Mm-hmm.
So I would bring. Actually, no, we don't want Defending Silence yet. These cards I would bring.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
I would kind of like a basic swamp.
Okay.
Like, actually, what is the worst? Swamp or plains in your deck?
I
I'm,
think. Yeah, I think you definitely Plains and Swamp is always like against the decks that don't have Wasteland that play like longer game. That's fine to take out. I think in this matchup, I think Swords to Plowshares is really underwhelming, in my opinion. Like we can cut two, I think, because they only have the Flash Raker
mhm.
and tokens. So I think we can take these. And I really like, for example, the Fairy. It's very good.
Yeah, the first is solid.
Yes,
I like Spell
it
Appears.
I think all the other cards are pretty good. Um, yeah. So we have three. We need to cut two more, right?
I would maybe cut a. No, I don't know about Kite. I think Kite is really good because you can stop one golem immediately. We have 50
Hmm.
seconds to decide. We need to cut, yeah, two cards.
Yeah, I think I would cut probably one Kaito and
I would maybe go like for one Strix because this. Hopefully, we're gonna keep the Saga. No, I guess Saga is definitely problematic.
no, 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 no. I think Strix we have to, has to stay in. I think maybe that one basic. We can take out that one more basic. It could be also Bowmaster as like one off, one like I mean cut. And I think this is probably fine.
We could get a Bomas because we don't draw the defending sense, so definitely wondering he need to be lured or countered.
Hmm.
We don't have time.
Yeah,
I need to submit. I wasn't sure if I can make it. So we can like redecide. Like now we have 19 lands, which is a little bit no actually 20 still. That's maybe we're gonna be alright. At least
I
we
think
don't flood.
yeah, I think it will be fine. Like we only really want like three lands.
Or what about Tomáš cutting maybe like one or two Tamios because we brought the null rods?
Yeah, that's true. Like I completely forgot about Tameo, but usually against these decks I cut two. I just forgot about it.
This is
But
a
I
snap
think
keep, right? We have to snap keep
that's
this.
yes, absolutely.
I don't think that they can make turn one kill. It's possible, I guess, like with no, I don't think it's possible. They can like make
We
like
just
crazy. Oh, what?
we just had, by the way, we just had a qualifier in Pardubice for European Legacy Masters, and one guy played turn one Ugin, 7 mana.
Oh my god.
Turn one. I think this is great.
I would probably keep it, but we're gonna shuffle away most likely the Tameo.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because
Yeah, I
now we have
mean
all.
then. Oh, what? Finish your thought.
I just want to say, pretty much we have all the lands we want in this game, so we are just fine.
I would definitely get
And
Tundra now.
Mhm. Yes, Tundra, and then we can start wasting.
I just like the
Yeah,
Scrubland though. I just like getting the different like, but I never thought about the corner case snapcast. It's kind of like interesting how Legacy gonna teach you thinking about
yeah.
the colors of the lands like very
But
big way.
it could be situation that we needed double black, and then you would be vindicated.
I guess we just slam the world, right? So
Yes, 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 yes.
so we're gonna turn off the monoliths. I think probably the worst case scenario if they're gonna play Ancient Tomb Fleshraker and try to do something with that, but we can
Hmm.
respond on that later.
Yeah, but so far, many of my opponents are very cooperative, and they were always attacking with the flash raker into my bowmaster. So we will see how
Mm?
that will go. But now I think we have two ways. So Saga, that's one of the best ways how to deal with Nalorod, is answered. See, so we are pretty good
Oh,
position.
okay. So they're on grade, but we're endings, so we can throw ending later.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Or we just get 3 mana with force, but now we are wasting anyway.
Yeah, and we snap basing the saga because they could send begging Ancient Tomb. That would be so greedy. They go for the workshop.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And
We
now
could
is
maybe,
now we have like two options: either Ponder or Bowman.
yeah, I think maybe Bowman because we can start taking his life.
Yeah, the clock is because they're Ancient Tomb deck. Yeah, I like your line. Let's go
Yes.
for it.
The other possibility was ponder, maybe get Thoughtseize, and then see what to waste.
Hmm.
That would be another thing I would probably maybe think about. But now they are on 2 mana, which is acceptable.
They kind of like petals and monolith because we have it covered. They can nice monolith.
Yeah, super cool. But I wouldn't mind getting one Thoughtseize at some point.
Hmm.
We can also pass with 3 mana open, but not sure I like that. So I would off Tundra. Oh no, we can also stock up.
Yeah, I would maybe stock up here and just try to find ending.
Yeah, yeah. Let's go. Let's do stock up.
And if they another saga, we have still the Wasteland.
We also can get Kaito. It's
Wait,
decent.
that's actually
I think
oh, that's actually
that
a lot of good cards.
yes, I think we want Teferi
That very yeah, that's gonna be kind of cool to bouncing the grid and redeciding later maybe. What
and
is the
stock
second
up.
card? Stock up. Okay. Yeah, I'm
It
thinking
could be
either
a
stock up or land basically because I like
yeah,
developing.
yeah, exactly. So maybe you can take that line. We still have Ponder, so that would be fine. And as it goes now, that Teferi can be literally time walk.
I mean, stock up is also like very tempting. So I think yeah, I guess it's fine to go with the land, right?
Yeah.
I definitely
Yes.
stock up would be. I wouldn't say it's completely wrong to taking stock up in this scenario. Let's swing.
Hmm.
Yeah, interesting.
Yes.
We met the big boogeyman of the artifacts we talk about, and we actually met it even previously. So definitely, this looks like a meta now, Tomáš, right? Like this kind of one ring decks.
Mhm.
Definitely part of the meta.
What
So
answers do they? What answers do they have? I was thinking. We were, by the way, we were discussing before this game, before this stream, what's better, whether it's Nullerot or Stony's Islands. If it's for financial reasons, obviously play Stony's Islands. That's great. Actually, practically in the game, Stony's Islands is almost always better, but in the moments when you can't cast it because it costs white. So the main reason we're playing Nullerot is that you can have Underground Sea and Wasteland, which is very common. Uh, you can cast it, right? If you don't have Nullerot, you don't spend all the money. Just play Stony Science, perfectly fine, because you can always have Karn, Placid, Dismember Nullerot, that sort of thing. So Nullerot can be weaker in some fringe situations, and there are more answers to artifacts than to enchantments. So that's our line of thought.
so basically,
And
before in the Eternal Weekend, people played when the I think it was still with Vex and Bobble played Forge deck to beat Nullrods. They were playing in the sideboard. I think around 3 or 4 Bossages, and they basically could use Planar Nexus with Bossage basically to beat Nullrods.
Mhm.
That was
By
pretty
the way, this
cool.
is this is what I was talking about. The Fairy, Bounce, Flashraker, attack. I think it's beautiful, and we can even play Ponder if I see it right, because we don't want to wasteland.
Yeah, we just wanna
Wait,
time walk them.
Just carefully leave blue mana open, okay, for ponder.
Do you wanna fetch before? I guess we do, right? Because to fin the deck.
If you want to, I never do that actually, but you can do that.
Yeah. Because we wanna get it, we wanna get the card right away, right, from Teferi, so we wanna get one less mana in the deck. And I guess yeah, it doesn't matter what we keep, it's just the blue mana. So I think I wanna get the black. Yeah.
Yes. See.
Get the Teferi. Bounce it. Force of Will
That feels very
is gonna be good if we're gonna find okay, Toadsies. This is an easy shuffle, I would say, because we didn't cut the Tameos.
okay.
Shuffle. Toadsies, I guess, might be okay. We will see.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And from the next turn on, we can actually be passing with like 3 mana open, so we can force if necessary.
We can even Bowman on 5 mana. It's kind of fun.
Yes.
Okay, that's the resolve because I just need to watch a little bit of the time. We should be fine for now. Oh, ending is beautiful draw. So I would just ending the grid.
Do that.
Now we can be keeping all up.
Yes, we just play Scrubland. We can
Oh,
also
actually, I think we should go draw step Toadsies.
yes, we can do that, but we also want to attack now.
With both or?
Both.
Yeah, with both. Because if they attack, we can just Bowman and block with the Bowman. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And here, because our pressure is glacial, it's super slow. But so we have to we have to squeeze everything we can from it.
I almost like was scared I messed up because I wanted to keep the force of negation, but it's gonna actually work out fine. What we wanna be doing here. Okay, let's
Also, there are so many things we ignore, right? There are lots of things we ignore.
Yeah, we don't care about One Ring. The monolith is also shut
Absolutely.
down. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna get. So they're 3 mana now, and I don't think we care about Dismember really. So I would just take the card.
Yes, or the Forge, right? Because they can play things from the top.
Yeah, but they're on 3 mana now.
Okay.
I guess they can look at both of them. They can maybe just take the Dismember and ignore this. Yeah, we could just like 1-for-1 them after. Maybe
Yeah. Just take Dismember.
It's hopefully gonna play
And
it out.
then we can be hard casting, right? The answers, because now we know they only have 3 mana. So whatever they do doesn't really matter too much. Or they give it unblockable.
No, they can't use the key.
Okay. Oh yeah, yeah. No, I understand. They're just casting it and getting token. Of
Yeah,
course.
so next turn they can have 4 mana. So that's definitely correct. They're gonna also play the monolith.
Okay. Okay, so they will have that mana. Okay. But yeah, I think we're fine. We have 2 answers for that. This is good. The question is, yeah.
They don't attack. I would not play the Bowman, I think. We don't need to play it.
No, we don't need to play it. So the question is, we have time to think about it, whether we want to wasteland, because if had we wasted like last turn, he would only have 1 mana.
I
But
think
now
I think it's fine to base him because the Teferi also gonna be active soon, and they would need to rip really the saga right away to punish us.
Yeah, I like that. And we can play the land. We can also surveil end of turn.
Let's attack with both
When we
again.
absolutely, because we can still Bowman and Prisma Force of Negation if we need to.
Need to just play a little bit faster, which is like bad for talking through everything, but that's how it works. The chess clock.
Yes. How much time we have?
We have
8
7
minutes.
minutes 50 seconds.
I think that should be fine.
So what they drew something for another Flash Raker. Yeah, I think I would force that.
Yes.
Hardcast force, and we can take 2 damage. I think that's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Let's take another Tundra because we have still the Surveillant in the deck. That was a definitely good draw because they're gonna also poke the Teferi. Yeah, that's what I think the best draw for them.
Very good. Yes.
Which is kind of funny to think about, but that's how Magic
But
works. It's
I
never
think
easy.
better draw would probably be some land.
Yeah, Nexus or Saga would be probably also very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stock is amazing draw. I think we can play it even end step.
Yes. And just attack and let's make it now faster.
Yeah. Now I will just F6 sync and you can be talking what is happening.
Yeah, so now they have 2 mana. We will see if they can have any more. But it's kind of squeezed.
Yeah, they have 2
We will
mana
see.
now currently. Not really
Just
scared.
yes, just 2 mana, and so they're passing.
Yeah, they keep playing around the bowman, which they kind of like sniff out, which is like definitely good play by them.
Yeah, we kind of told them we have it when we attacked, but he
Ending
doesn't.
and edict, I would say.
Yeah, that's very nice, and you can eat it end of turn.
It's non-token, so we can kill it through that. So let's just do that. It's non-token creature. Okay, let's. And now I would say I would bowman them in combat to speed up.
Mm-hmm.
Tamil gonna be pitch cards, which is not really needed now. They have one jumper, but yeah.
Yes, just shoot him because if you shoot, they sack it,
Yeah,
and
that would be.
I think this is fine. So they're going down to 5. Yeah, I think it's fine. We can also, if necessary, we can like prismatic ending instant speed, but I don't think we will need it.
Yeah, we just gonna ending the token and step.
But I think this also shows how powerful is Nalrot.
Mm-hmm.
Like the game would be very different if they had Key, they had Grim Monolith, which is that like their little
And
combo.
they have 2 payoffs, which they did play like years
Yes.
ago. That would
So
be.
now we can do it correctly, and we can cut like 2 Tameo and add some cards back. I don't
I,
know
I
what.
would even cut 3 Tameos to be honest. It's just
No,
on
I
the
think it's
draw.
okay on draw possibly. But but what do we actually even want to bring back?
I would think
I
about this one more sword because they should the Frederick is actually coming out very often for some
Okay,
reason.
so yeah, just put 1 sword and 1 land, I guess. Probably swamp.
Yeah, swamp. Yeah, like this, I guess. We don't need to read the Kaito or Baruch. We are just. It's anyways gonna be about the early game if we can stop it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just thinking,
There,
do we need some faster clock though? It's very close.
yeah, I just don't think the Barugo does it. I was only thinking that instead of a swamp, we could have like that other Kaito because it's a blue card. We can pitch it because I'm quite happy with these like 19 lands plus
Yeah, I think we can
Lorien
do that.
revealed.
Let's bring the kite over the
Yeah.
swamp again.
Yes.
I mean,
Kaito
7
is.
minutes should be alright.
I think so.
Let's just draw and again
Also,
the null rod.
yes, or the other Null Rod.
I wouldn't mind drawing 2 null rods. We can just brainstorm away the second one. So.
Yeah, or you just play both of them and
Oh
feel safe.
no, that could be the
That's
swamp, Tomáš. That. Oh.
no, this is the other Kaito. But yeah, you're right. Yeah. But by the way, if this was a swamp, we would keep it because it would be great. Like
I would keep it with the swamp, but without the
yeah,
swamp, I think we have to ship it.
yeah. I hope we're not too greedy here.
Yeah, you see, the grid is and oh, but the Tamo is actually very good with the brainstorm. So I think I would actually bought
Yes.
the Bowmaster.
Yes. I was just I would yeah. I agree. Very cool.
Bowmaster is like against the One Ring. We just need to be now play fast again, unfortunately, because of the time.
Yeah, it's okay.
Let's play the Tameo.
So they didn't play anything. That's
Actually, we
good
play the
news.
Tameo and open ourselves to the command. I think it's fine
I
to
yeah,
risk
I
it.
think it's totally fine.
I should play the underground
I
scene,
th-
but I'm started making mistakes because of the chess clock, so definitely forgive me.
yes. No, it's okay. But yes, I obviously you want to start with Underground Sea.
Yeah,
But
to
of
keep
course,
the fetch lands.
it's a tiny thing. We have another fetch land, so if we want to like brainstorm fetch land, it should be fine. 3 mana Frustraker.
That's
Yes.
alright. We bring also
Yeah.
the extra. So we're just gonna null out now to close many. Yeah, that's actually good draw as well.
I like first attack, please. First attack. First attack.
Yeah,
And now, what I'm yeah, you already played the land, but I was actually really thinking about like brainstorming, honestly, because getting swords to plowshares, because the Nalrod is not that great when they have this card, but maybe we just play it, whatever.
Yeah,
But since we have Force of Will, it's probably fine. Yeah, do that.
as I said, unfortunately, the chess clock like gonna make me make mistakes because otherwise you would die by time. So it's like choose your
Yeah, but I
poison.
think yes, but for whoever is watching, I think it's good to think
Yeah,
about like
yeah,
the
the
other
future
lines that
lines.
are possible. Okay, so now we are definitely like we'll be brainstorming.
And they're doing just the. I'm glad we
Oh,
bring the
that's
plow at least.
yeah, that's bad. But I mean, we can prismatic ending. We can answer one of them.
I don't think I wanna force that though.
No, but definitely this can hurt us a lot. Especially when I played against this for the first time and there were two of them on board.
Yeah, that's
It's
nasty.
shocking how quickly you die. It's really almost shocking, like this.
Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of damage. We need to just basically hard casting ending on 1 in our turn.
On 3, right?
Yeah. And how much do we take actually even? We're gonna definitely stay back as well to don't take any more damage.
Yeah, absolutely. Tamio is not attacking anymore.
Oh my god,
But
are we supposed to force the flash breaker? Maybe we were supposed to. Yeah, I guess we were supposed to force that.
yeah.
Oh god. If we're gonna die because we didn't force it, it would feels bad.
Mhm.
It's gonna be definitely a close game now, sadly. I think if we would force that flash breaker, we would be actually fine. But we would lose like,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
No, but I think it's bad because they have that saga.
Yeah, that's definitely bad. I feel like they just like high roll us, unfortunately, the game 3, despite the null rot.
Hmm.
It was definitely a bit of a high roll. Good beats, good beats. We have Bowman but we need to kill that Flash Raker next turn. Can make it. How this works? Whenever.
They cast colorless spell. Yeah, it's going to be very, very tough.
And
So
if the Saga token comes, it doesn't work, right?
no. They have to cast, right?
No, when it's enter even. Oh my god, that's not good. I think we need to probably play Brainstorm now. Maybe no. But as you can see, if I would be thinking about every time, I would just die by time anyways. That was definitely a complicated match on to play
Absolutely.
in the time. So now I'm like kind of lost what we do because we are. I feel like I just need to play a Brainstorm actually
Okay.
to draw a land and remove for the Flash Raker. If they're not gonna misplay, they're gonna make now the token and put us on one life.
Yeah, but they still have time for that.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. Sadly, the time kind of like ruined playing the. Yeah, I didn't like know we're gonna like get timed that was so badly. I guess as we can see, we're gonna get yeah definitely. I feel like we were supposed to force that one. I mean, they show us how the deck is strong basically. The deck
Mhm.
is yeah we are dead. Okay.
That's a shame.
Yeah, definitely we had like a lot of lines, but the time kind of was like pressuring us. That's yeah definitely winnable. But tough. Winnable but tough. Also that Saga was like in time, right? We didn't have Wasteland.
Mhm.
Would be also kind of messing everything.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's try to recoup from that.
Hmm.
I still think we at least did the good homework with adding the rods, so that was definitely improvement. But we still get kinda. I'm thinking that game one. What happened in game one? Why we lost? This game was just kinda the high roll. Yeah, we need to check it after the replay. I mean, not the replay because the replays are not Vocal Magic Online, but to replay the what I'm recording. Okay, we find the next round. Okay, Sorai. I kinda know the nick, but I didn't met them for long. Okay, this is a good hand. But actually we lost again, Tomáš, I think. Hello, hello?
Yes, I'm here.
It's very weird. It's again stopped working.
Yeah.
Kinda interesting, this technical issue. Okay, we should be back now. So we're playing.
Yes, we have a,
We are already in the
we have,
next round.
yes, we have a nice hand.
Let's keep it.
Absolutely.
And I guess I would just start Island Tamil
Yeah.
and see what they if they can like answer it. So they move to 6, which is good. This like feels like oops though, the fast f6.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why, but I have the feeling the oops. Okay, nice. I would because it would be that. I wanna play some magic this league. Okay, Stock is okay. Let's attack. Okay, this seems like a show and tell. So I would definitely be looking for force, I think. Like they do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So let's ponder and try to find. Yeah, that's perfect. We can even flip next to the Tamil.
Mm-hmm.
It's just perfect. Also, we have the Bowman opportunity. I guess we will see. But I just don't know why we lost so much time the last round. I guess we were, yeah.
Maybe
Okay,
we're discussing some things too much.
so Vista is like just saying me again. It's more of the control, which is gonna be also interesting. And I think we have actually good
Mm-hmm.
hand for the control.
Yeah, we don't want to fetch. We want to draw the brainstorm because that's super good against these decks when they don't have any board.
I
So in that
honestly
case,
think I would just attack and hold up everything.
absolutely. Yeah, I like that a lot. And then we can draw end of turn.
But definitely sorry to my viewers. I think that round 1 was winnable. But yeah, as you can see, guys, definitely try it yourself if you are not playing on Magic Online. And even if you're discussing the lines, it's definitely not the easy. I hope you're gonna forgive me the bad start, but let's see if we can recoup. So they are probably
I think the
control.
previous round, had we just forced the second frustrate card,
Yeah,
I think it would be
you
just
just mentioned
it
it.
would.
You just mentioned it too late. It's like so deadly. They're actually show and tell.
Mhm.
Okay, interesting. So how are we gonna? We definitely wanna force it, but like how are we gonna sequence that?
Mhm. That's a good question. I think we just, yeah, I mean, we just force now, like we do nothing else. And the only question is, what do we pitch? And honestly, I think we want to pitch. What do you suggest? Like,
But you know, also was interesting, Tomáš. If I know they are show and tell, we would slam the Teferi and we would already win the game. But
mm,
now they actually have a shot. If they force to, they're gonna steal the game. But that Vista, yeah, that Vista was a definitely unusual build. I'd never seen actually show and tell with Vista.
mhm.
So what do we pitch to the force?
I mean, we want to keep brainstorm. That's the only thing, and we probably want to keep the ferry. So
I,
it's
f- I
it
would
is
I,
a
I would
nice.
pitch a snap.
Yeah, yeah, you can do that absolutely.
Let's hope they don't have
He's
force
really
back.
good. He's super good when we have spell pierce. That's when Snapcaster shines in this matchup. They do have
Uh,
force as well.
so do we know about the top card?
We do.
Yeah. So I think I would definitely shuffle because we are dead if it resolves.
But I still like brainstorm now.
Mhm.
And then we can fetch and draw one more with clue. So we'll get like into 4 cards, sort of.
No, we're gonna only 2 and 1, and if we're gonna fetch and draw and brainstorm, we're gonna see 4,
Okay.
right? Or am I?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure they have Omni in hand. Like they're just gonna Omni and the second card.
Mhm. Yes, we still have a chance, like if they don't, especially if they have Emrakul, we can
Mhm.
do that.
Okay, let's go
Yeah,
for
so
the
if
deeper and let's get Scrubben or Tundra is the question.
I would still go for Tundra,
Yeah, I don't think we
honestly.
need. I don't think we need black really in this scenario.
It's yes, not anytime soon.
So let's draw the clue and let's draw it in the first draw. Let's don't make it Thoughtseizes would be also great. Yeah, unfortunate, but let's see what they put. Doesn't really matter what I put on top.
Mm-hmm.
Guess with ending. Yes, that's unfortunate. That Vista actually win them the game, which is like funny. Definitely good deck building by opponent. And they got me. Oh, Atraxa? Okay.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, that's beatable. Let's
So we'll be fetching and getting surveil. So we get black mana.
opponent is confused why I'm playing slow. I don't think I'm playing that slow, but definitely. Let's see what they're gonna be grabbing. So they play like very unusual build because we are in the losing bracket, so they definitely got us. Choose Ponder, Omniscience, Planergy, Ancient Tomb, Endurance. This would have been a solid exchange for them. So, Ponder. Ancient Tomb, Omniscience. That's instant? It's instant, so the Cunning Bish go. Yeah, so they had a force backup. So we played that very out, but I think it was correct how we played.
But they don't have force now, right?
Yeah, the last card can be force. 3, 4. No, wait, how many cards they drew? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they have still two unknown.
Mhm.
So I need to actually hide the Omniscience, and what is the last card to hide? And the Brainstorm, yeah. So they have two unknown and these 5 cards.
Mhm.
So let's get the Scryland. And I guess
And
we...
did they get another enabler? Did they get like show and tell?
No, 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 no. So
Yeah,
we might Totsi into Teferi Bounce Atraxa.
exactly. That's my thinking. I was also thinking whether we want to play Teferi first and then Thoughtseize, that we can discard Atraxa if necessary. But now I think we want to ditch it.
Yeah, but I would still Totsis first because they've anyways Omniscience is a big payoff.
Okay.
Yeah, let's ditch it. And let's see what is the last two cards. Actually, this is actually blank, but I mean, it is a land drop. We have still the clue to work with. Okay, let's Totsies.
Mm-hmm. So.
What was the last two cards? Okay, it was two lands, so I think we have a shot, Tomáš.
Mm-hmm.
Despite of the big mystery, kind of. My alarms are definitely off this league so far. I promise I'm a better player, but my alarms are kind of off. The players are like getting smarter, I guess. So what are we
So now
taking here?
yes, like this is very difficult, but I feel like stock up, honestly.
Yeah, I don't think we care about endurance. Endurance is just a joke against what we're doing now.
Mm-hmm.
What the Paragin is doing? Let's read it. Look at the 4 cards of your library. You may put a land card from and among them on battlefield tapped. If you don't, put a card. If the rest of the is this card like that good? I guess they're testing it. It's like an impulse, better
Mm-hmm.
impulse. Yeah, I guess I agree with you. The stock up, it's just an annoying card, and they could like set up right like the payoff very fast. But I mean, on the other side, with Ponder they can find payoff and play it. With stock up, they cannot really play it immediately.
They have Ancient Tomb. Okay, yeah.
With
Yeah, you're
Ancient
right.
Doom, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, but what's their payoff? Their only payoff is show and tell. They played one. I think we can't have it all,
I
right?
don't think I mean, Eureka only I'm playing. I don't know if right. Do you remember when you played against my brother? I don't know if people
I do.
following the Eureka trend. So let's hope they are on the show. So if they play on the show, I like the stock up. So let's go for it.
Hmm.
I like your line. Let's take the stock up.
And also remember, if we survive this next turn, we will have instant Thoughtseize,
That's
right?
true. Yeah, we can take it to the hand and draw. That's actually gonna be pretty good scenario synergy. Let's bounce it and let's draw a land. We don't have more than, but it's still fine to play it.
Hmm.
Okay, now it's gonna be the big thing if they're gonna find with the ponder. They have a lot of looks. We are still not out of the wood yet at all.
Yes.
So I'm
Yes,
assuming.
they maybe start even with okay, there you go, ponder. Will they keep? The question.
Uh, but they find it immediately. That was kinda. I
Uh-huh.
will give them the GG after game one. I think we are dead. Actually, no, maybe not, because they. I
Uh-huh.
think we can let them use the Genesis, but they should find it. Okay, I guess it's
Okay.
resolving
Mhm.
and see if they kill us.
Okay. No, because that was because that was a possibility of playing Teferi first bounce, then play Thoughtseas, right? But they would anyway have
The
this
stock
into
up as
Genesis, but
well.
yeah, they would have stock up as well. Yeah, probably we were not.
We just need to like avoid the 3 outs, which was kind of cruel,
Mhm.
but that happens. And I don't think we missed it. I feel like the Vista like usually gonna be 99% of control. I see first time this kind of Vista deck. Also, and Nuran's Medic
Mhm.
is. I guess it's because the Reanimators can carry one deck again.
Now, I think
So
now we can just like draw from the clue and maybe potentially counter this Atraxa and hope for the best.
if you don't find Force, I
And
think I would pack it in though.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
let's
can do
let's
that.
try to peel. I do like that plan. Let's do the one off. I mean, they also do kind of hot. So yeah, GG.
Okay.
That's definitely kind of not good for the home team. But this is Legacy. This is not a friendly place to fight in the Coliseum. They're
Yeah,
getting
but I'm not.
us.
Yeah, I'm not too worried. I mean, they will have veils that will be maybe a little bit annoying, but
Hmm.
we have our things, right? So we have yes, yes,
I would also bring Surgical for sure. That card seems reasonable.
yes. I like that a lot.
Maybe
And
Shorter Edict. Not sure about that. And
yes, I think Edict is good.
I would
And
definitely keep the endings
uh,
because they're bringing carpets always against controls.
yes, and why not? Why don't you bring the containment priest?
Because I would say, I mean, actually, they just attack Stars, right? Yeah, they might play also Eureka. I doubt they play Eureka, but they might. Yeah, I think Priest is okay. I feel like because of if they are, I mean, I guess I would bring it only because I don't know their level of thinking. But if they are like good show and tell player, they know
Mhm.
White always a containment priest. That's what I'm doing with show and tell. I never go for the ferry against the containment priest. But I mean,
Mhm.
it definitely might happen. I don't hate it. We have definitely some cards. Definitely gonna bring it.
Mhm.
Uh,
Yes, I like. Yeah, I like the edict as well. Probably.
the Edict, I would say
Uh,
it's medium
yeah.
without countering the Atraxa trigger.
Uh-huh. Well, so now, how many cards do we need to cut
We need
now?
to shave 2 cards currently.
I think we probably want to cut. I feel like Strix is definitely a big favorite. It could be potentially like one wasteland, but they probably. Do you think they play the land that makes it
I,
uncounterable? I
I
think
would
they
definitely
do.
keep all the bases because usually I even met the other day they played still the old Boseiju in the sideboard.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So I would keep it probably.
Okay. I kind of like all the other cards, so probably Strix.
Strix and maybe one basic, despite we're gonna make their carpet a little bit better.
Mhm.
Because I feel like
Okay.
we don't mind flooding less against these kind of decks.
Okay, planes then.
Okay. Yeah, I just don't think that it would work. I
Okay.
because I feel like the deck these decks. I mean, I do play in Eureka build two Miracles only as a hedge basically against super grindy
Mhm.
decks like DNT, right? Because they can actually remove your Miracle, which is kind of like happens quite often more than some people might think. But I don't think they play more than two Miracles.
Yeah.
Don't they play? And actually, no, they play the Wish version even. Oh, but this is, I think, it's actually a beautiful hand.
Yes. Yes, I like that.
And now is the
And
question: do we gonna play Ponder or Slam the Silence?
I would I would play the silence.
Okay.
because they have to basically. I think they kind of have to force. I'm not sure if they have. They probably have some like Boseiju.
Oh, they just F6, so they don't have force. They might have carpet. Good thing they can't ancient tomb petal. They could actually have spirit. No, they can't spirit guide really because blue show and
They
tell.
can't. They can't. They can't have Petal. Like that doesn't work
Mm-hmm.
because of the silence.
They definitely cannot be cheesed. Yeah, the fun is actually beautiful though. Now we're
Yeah,
starting.
that's incredible. But we are definitely like pondering because we need to play our spells.
I kind of like that because I just like chipping 2 damage every turn.
Yes, absolutely.
So let's draw the land into the priest. And we have also the shuffle in the form of the Lorien, so we can shuffle away
Yeah.
the swamp.
Hmm.
The only if like yeah, I think it's better to shuffle away the swamp and keep the priest for turn after, or would you rather put the clock down?
No, I mean, well, well, what we're doing is that we are brainstorming end of turn,
Oh yeah,
building up,
yeah, that would be even better. Yeah, I like that.
and we're probably getting this time we're getting Scrubland, I think, because we want and Prismatic, yes, because we want if they have Carpet, they'll get low on less mana.
And they get, they might draw it, but they would already play it if they have it. I
Yeah,
don't think it really matter how we top.
but we can't get Scrubland because of it's Lorraine revealed, so we'll just get another Underground Sea.
Yeah, that's actually correct as well.
Now we draw.
Bowman's actually not bad as well.
Yeah, I like it. So
It's
we
non
just
creature,
pass.
so actually this is pretty cool like synergy now. We have 2 creatures, but we don't care about with the silence.
Yeah, it's beautiful. But if they don't play anything, they pass the turn. I like Containment, and if they play anything, I like Bowmaster because of Veil of Summer.
Yep. They might brainstorm now. Yeah, I mean, as you can see, they are like a lot of people, players on online are like very aware of every detail. They definitely played like both opponents so far played very well against us.
Mhm.
They immediately like opening the window, so they immediately use it.
Yeah, but we are playing correctly. Like we
Yeah,
have to put things on board,
I would just
and we
play the
want to be.
Sears and keep the fan up.
Yeah, I like it.
Let's see if we can. I would
That's
actually
fine.
keep it because we just need can only lose to. So far, we're currently losing mainly to the board of Boseijus.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, obviously the plan is that you play it and then you win. But if we kill this dual land they have, that can just slow them down quite a
Hmm.
lot.
We're gonna unstep Bowman to increase even the more clock, and I guess we probably can after decide we wanna waste them after Ponder. They definitely might have Veil, so definitely Tosis is not that hot draw, right? Because the Tosis would be
Yes.
very medium. Okay, I think I would fawn it because they would just be
Uh-huh.
they would be just
Yeah.
digging for the
Yeah, I like that. Do it, please.
and I guess we're gonna have a lot of questions next turn.
Yes, which land to destroy if we want to destroy.
Because you can just keep up Force of and the Bowmaster.
Hmm.
So if they play that land, they would have. They could be played with no wasting, but I feel like they would. They might still have it. Yeah, they have 6 cards.
Yes, but I still need quite a lot of mana, right? The land only works when you have like 5 mana. So I feel best about like just wasting the ancient tomb.
Yeah, I was just thinking about like pressuring them, but yeah, I think the Ancient Tomb is correct.
Okay, we attack.
And end step Bowman in there and step.
Hmm.
Sadly, if they're gonna have the Veil, that's gonna be.
I mean, it will be fine at the end of. It will be fine.
What about actually
But of course,
what actually bombing the containment priest to get the body at least in play?
yeah. I mean, that's a possibility. We will see how they play it, because
It's
sometimes they play.
it's already end step. Their end step.
Yeah. We just do it. The point is that sometimes they veil in response to Bowmaster, for example. Sometimes they do it wrongly. I would target them because even if they veil, they'll have another trigger. Then we can target containment.
Okay, they play
So they
this for
play
the
this.
turn.
So we shoot them.
Yeah. So let's see what they find. Do we see that?
I don't think so.
I don't think we see that yet.
So there'll be 11 minus 4. They'll be on 7. Well, we'll see. I mean, they can still. I mean, sometimes I feel confident against this deck, and then they just uh, Boseju your uh, deafening, and that's it.
Yeah,
This doesn't feel good.
yeah.
Yeah, this doesn't
I
feel
wish they
good.
veiled, but they did not.
Wait,
I
so
still think I would toad size though to just.
yeah, I would do it before attack because if they veil, we deal extra damage.
Yeah, my bad. I didn't thought about. Yeah,
It's okay.
hopefully the one
Nobody's
them.
perfect.
Hopefully the one damage. You definitely play
Yeah,
better than me, but yeah, I definitely could see that. Yeah, I guess we just shoot the token because they veiled.
it's fine. Very good.
Yeah, let's go from there.
I hope we won that because now we are attacking for 5, and that could be that crucial damage. But I hope not. I
But
want to play one more game.
yeah, me too, me too. And it definitely
Yeah,
might be one damage crucial with double show and tell. That's kinda. Yeah, we need to force that.
don't worry, you will draw
Bob.
Bowmaster
Yeah, that would be.
or Force or Thoughtseize. They are all good.
Okay, there,
That's good.
there we go. You called it actually. That's. Oh my god. Oh, but it can still rip it though. Oh my god. So I think actually it's correct to get a miracle and make their deck as big as possible.
Hmm.
Actually, yeah, and run doesn't matter. We're gonna put them on one life.
Hmm.
Yeah, I guess we just need
Yeah, probably yes.
the double omni, so it doesn't matter in the end to. Wait, what
Yeah.
about taking the Atraxa? If they
Wait,
draw
wait,
show,
wait, wait,
yeah, we should take the Atraxa.
wait.
No, maybe no.
Um,
It still not work
why?
because.
I don't know because I feel if they have a Miracle, no, that's not killing us, right? So
But
maybe
they
Atraxa.
can play a miracle and endurance. Three, four,
No,
five,
no, then
six.
6, 7, 8, then they die.
Yeah, I think we should take the Atraxa here. We might
Okay,
actually
take
beat.
Atraxa.
Yeah, we might actually beat that. We would go to one life and jump the endurance, and exactly one
Uh-huh.
attacker, if my math is correct. But let's hope they don't rip it. Let's hope we go game 3. But definitely,
The good thing is that they have to rip it. They can't ponder into it.
mhm. Yeah. That I mean, that's only. I mean, this is actually best card against them, and we have only
Yeah,
one
it's
copy,
true.
sadly.
Well, I said it in one of our previous videos that that's like for me how to deal with Veil of Summer.
Hmm.
I think it's fine.
I don't think I would change anything.
Yeah, I like it as it is. We will see if they will bother us with carpet in the next one.
Hmm. I mean, I would be shocked if they don't have carpets in this kind of builds. I feel like the carpets. When I'm building decks in Legacy and I'm green, like I'm always auto include, or like at least I'm deep thinking about the carpet. Okay, this is a beautiful hand, Tomáš. Let's keep it right.
Absolutely.
Okay, I was just scared like the connection again like went off. Oh, so they have
No.
they have veil. Okay, good information. Yeah,
Hmm.
I would just stamio here. Just be aggressive.
Yeah, no question about that.
And I don't. I mean, they play Vista, so they are not explosive as Sneak and Show, for example.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Not to mention that, like for his fail, we have Spell Pierce, and we'll be now drawing cards,
Oh, this is
I believe.
beautiful. We might even like let them counter the brainstorm. So I would not now even not play the land and brainstorm first, right? And let them hope they counter it.
Wait,
They
wait, wait. Why would you do that?
You
Do
would.
you do you want that? I would like to play Tundra and pass and draw end of turn.
Doesn't we like wanna flip it and win in 2 turns with the ultimate? That's what I would done.
No, I would not.
Okay, let's
I
play your
think
way
I think
though.
it's overrated, the ultimate.
Really? I'm like always when I'm playing Yurika, I'm always scared they ultimate to turn 2, and I just need to win in 2 turns, and we have 3 counters.
Okay. Okay, yeah, you
Right?
can do
With
that.
3 counters, I like to clock them, like
Okay.
this.
Okay. So let's play this.
So are you believing in my line now? But
I
if we
do, I
will lose,
do.
okay, nice. Because if we would lose, I would be sad. Okay,
But
let's.
maybe he will counter now, so that would feel good.
Okay, Totes is actually beautiful, but we don't want Totes yet.
Yes, we can do it next turn. Or maybe we can also Thoughtseize like after he plays something, maybe he will stock up next turn so that Thoughtseize seems good. But
I would put
what's
a
fun?
land. I don't think we want to be even stock upping next turn. I don't think we need lands.
Okay, I I would like.
But I
Uh,
would redraw it if nothing happened. I would just redraw it.
okay,
Yeah,
fine.
that's my
What
thinking.
what I want to say, obviously, Veil of Summer is an incredible powerful card. Okay, no question about that. But sometimes it makes people play badly. You know, like starting with Forest, keeping Forest untapped all the time. You know, that actually costs you quite a lot of mana.
I would let it
And
go. I would not counter
yeah,
this.
absolutely. So sometimes it costs you quite a lot of mana, even if you don't realize that necessarily. So we will see how this will all go.
Okay, this is fine. I'm glad I'm seeing they already using mana. I don't think they go. I think they're gonna have pay for the veil, unfortunately. So we need to decide. We definitely wanna draw the land from top. It's fine to draw the land.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, they wanna go for now. Looks like that's actually very good. They're fetching now, so they probably wanna do some stuffs. Oh, Uro, I think we might beat
Yeah,
it. I'm fine with that. I will just let it go,
yes, it's
obviously.
fine.
And I think with the ultimate, we should be able to raise the Uro value.
Mhm.
Okay, now, okay. So now, do we want to
Now
defer
it's
land? I think it's fine to draw the land.
no, we want to draw the land, and I mean, this is will be the amazing Thoughtseize. I'm already excited.
Okay, let's see their hand.
That would be Vale. Hello,
Yeah. They might have, they were probably hoping to draw land.
possibly. Maybe they'll
Okay.
force a will.
I guess
So now
I guess
will
we
we?
pierce it. We have now a couple of,
Uh,
because I wanna pierce it because I wanna go up with the Tameo, is my first thought.
yes, I would just go down and Thoughtseize the him again.
But I mean, how we beat the Uro though? We just
Well,
force.
we
Yeah.
force Uro, and we'll have Spell Pierce backup. But I can be, you can also Spell Pierce now because maybe you will not have such a good opportunity.
Yeah. I just wanna,
Y-
because I am just afraid of the carpet so
mhm.
much. So let's go.
Tundra.
Yeah, Tundra. I will don't get scrabbled. This probably gonna be hunting me. So they
No, no,
force
no,
it.
no, please.
So they definitely have the combo in hand. Otherwise they would never force. And they pitch
Yeah.
Omniscience
Mhm. So as we talked about it, they have Veil and they have Omniscience and this.
and
So I
Antrax.
think we just we're taking Veil because his hand doesn't do anything.
Yeah, definitely. That's correct. And we're gonna go upstairs. And we're gonna most likely force the Uro. And
Hmm.
after stock up.
Yes, we pitch Brainstorm.
And we're also gonna, do we gonna get the sewers for the info? I think it's probably no
Yes.
options. I guess they like. There's no way they play days, right?
No, 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 they don't. But not now. You don't want sewers now, but you want sewers end of turn for sure.
Yeah.
But not now. There's no need for that because what information, whatever we see there, unless there's
Wow.
sorts to play. Oh, really?
I guess we phone back.
Yeah, we have to.
Yeah. So I forced. Wow, that's actually crazy. And I don't think they can beat the ulti. So as we, but it would be interesting. I would like to see if you played your line, who you wanted. I think both lines would probably win.
I think both lines would probably win, yes. But I mean, your lines, yeah, okay, you concede. But this was maybe saved us time, and we won the round, so that's good.
Absolutely. Sorry. Oh my god, they already left. They probably probably watched the previous series, I believe. They already
Mhm.
mentioned you. Okay. So
Very cool.
we're recouping. I'm still a little bit bummed by that round one. I think it was super winnable, but yeah, I mean we getting back on board, Tomáš. That's positive. Let's be positive. I love
Yes.
Legacy, regardless I'm misplaying or losing.
Yes. I mean, I would say I don't mind that much losing, but I don't like misplaying.
Yeah, but I mean, I kind of like get used to one because the chess clock is like not friendly. It's definitely not friendly user. Like this is definitely very competitive on Magic Online.
For
The,
sure,
the,
it's slightly different game,
mhm,
but my friend told me I should play online. I've never played online
mhm,
because you learn all the rules very well, all the triggers, happen, how in which order and all that. So
mhm.
that sounds very good. And of course, like you're pressured by the time. You can't win 1-0. So
Yeah, you
I
just
think
need
that
to get the match set. Oh, but this is actually a beautiful hand. I would keep it.
yes, it's very nice. Of course, like one wasteland on our underground sea can cost us, but
But I feel like
I
we
think
are playing Legacy. We need the turn one Totsies and
that's
get the
totally.
yeah
That's
get the
why we have.
game.
That's why we have it there.
And that's why we
That's why
play
we have.
control.
Yes, but like control that gets like quickly, that doesn't. It's not like draw and go. Just like you thought sees, you play Tameo,
Mhm.
you play Strix, and you threatening with the planeswalker.
Okay, so this is actually Stephanie Breakfast.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I
S-
yeah I'm taking Ponder.
The other option is taking Shuko and ending the second Shuko to kinda get it because they have Cavern of Souls for if they rip the Cephalid. What do you think about that?
Okay. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, of course, and of course they can have Nadu as well.
But taking
But
Ponder like openings are like because you already thinking about the wasteland opportunities.
yeah, I think I would. I still feel Ponder.
Right. If they rip it, right? It's your on that.
Yeah, I mean that's how the deck works sometimes.
Yeah.
I think overall the matchup is pretty good, and I enjoy playing it because I think it's like very like difficult for us is Nadu, but
They drew the
overall,
planes.
mhm,
This is actually a beautiful draw. I think we just now play land go and hope they can't trip.
I agree.
And I guess
No,
I
I
don't.
would.
I would play the Caracas still in case we draw the Tameo.
Okay,
No,
yes,
they don't. They
but
have ending. Go ahead.
yeah, okay. Yeah, whatever. Like, let's not waste time. It probably is a very minor. I can like
Yeah,
discuss
like
it.
the
The,
information what they gonna gain. You mean?
the thing is that we can bounce Nadu with Caracas. It's like some of the information they have. Also, they might force Tameo when we be casting it. In theory. Oh no,
So
that's pretty good.
I definitely would like to.
Casting the
I think I
Shuko.
would Bowman and after just stock up. Just go. I don't know if it's correct though.
Yeah, I have to say I like to keep Bowman as a removal, but of
Hmm.
course, if he rips it next turn, then it's too late.
Yeah, because they
So
have the
he can't really,
cavern. They have the
but he
cavern.
can't play. He can't play Nadu, which is like the good news, I would say.
Hmm.
And so in that case, I would just stock up next turn. Just
And not play the Bowman.
no.
Okay. Another ending is actually also kind of interesting. I don't think they play more than two Shuko, so if we go on double Shuko, they don't have nothing to get, and we like
Yes,
turn off the combo. I think I actually like killing the Shuko now.
yes, yes, yes. Um, I I would. Okay,
Or I
but
mean, go ahead. We can go online because they
I would just stock up. Let's just stock up, and then we see next turn.
and like
Okay.
hope they break one more turn. Okay, because if
Hmm.
they rip it, we can't even counter because of the cavern. But they
Hmm.
fought out. Okay, I like the. I quite like everything.
Hmm. I probably think we won't land, honestly. We want that,
Yeah.
and then it. I don't say it doesn't matter, but probably that ponder. What is that? Swords to plowshares. I mean, swords to plowshares. It's pretty good, I think,
Yeah, for the future, because the game not gonna be ending. We don't have any clock.
because I think he will play cavern and pass the turn. That's what I think is going to happen.
And the string is gonna be actually
And
good to kinda block the
in
saga.
that case, we can destroy token with Bowmaster and kill two Shukos. Okay, we didn't see this card.
We seen the Tundra, but I guess you because the quality of
Oh, okay, I forgot.
the
Yes.
Tundra was on the top. It was hiding.
Mm-hmm.
So now we have one unknown card still.
Mm-hmm,
Okay.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I think
Okay.
he will be
That
passing,
is not
probably.
bad.
Yes, he's passing.
So
Very cool.
now we could double ending the Shukos and play Strix.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So because now they can even play Nadu, by the way, with the cavern.
Honestly, what I like, I would just play. Uh, I would play fetch and double ending his Shuko and pass, and I would not play Strix.
Okay. I guess yeah. I guess if they okay, that's interesting.
If,
Oh,
if they
because
just
yeah, because you wanna kill the token with the bowman.
yes, we can, but we can also wait for
Yeah, we
it
wanna wait for their turn. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh
for
yeah,
their turn. Yes, because we don't want to open ourselves that if they rip one of those things that we just die.
that's beautiful.
So
Beautiful thinking. Yeah, let's do that. Do they play? I would need to like look it up. The everybody copy pasta the same list. Do they play Needle? I don't think so. They play Needle main deck.
they maybe play needle in the sideboard. I think they will have lantern in here. So if he taps out now,
Yeah, now we're gonna bowman that,
we shoot. We shoot. Yes.
and we're gonna get another underground
T.
sea.
Yes. Perfect.
No more Scrublands, I swear.
Now
Despite
please.
Scrublands correct to play in three colors. They might do the force. Okay, that's actually a reason. Oh, they picked Janadu. That's a big win, Tomáš, for us.
It's beautiful. Beautiful. I
That's
love
a
that very much.
that was a beautifully played. Like getting Nadu, and they just snap it.
Hmm.
And they have nothing to get, by the way. That's what I said. I know the list. They have nothing, just double Shuko. That's also beautiful.
Hmm.
Okay,
Yeah. So
so.
their tokens are not as scary as they otherwise would be. So now we want to just play. Just first play. No, 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 no. I would just play. Please, just play first Strix.
But we not gonna have a Blackland afterwards.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Because if we draw Wasteland, that's kind of what we want.
Oh, that's actually good. I didn't thought about it. I thought about drawing a black spell. Okay,
Of
that's
course.
not the worst, not the best.
Yeah. Yeah, we definitely need help of our deck now. Because he obviously he's just hell bent on this saga. And he will have 4 tokens in total and we have answers for 3.
I think we need to plow the second token now
Why?
to
Okay.
decompress the damage the damage input.
Absolutely, yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree. I agree. We probably try to keep. Oh,
But
we should have
I
done
don't
it
do
before.
I don't want to play the second one. I will see what we draw. Hopefully we draw
Yeah,
like
it's just we
brainstorm.
we 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 just giving him 1 extra life, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's I missed. I was supposed to
Okay,
before
stock up would be fine.
stock
What
up
what I
or
like,
Strix.
yeah, what was beautiful as well that they have that prismatic ending. It doesn't do anything. So
He'll be
I would probably
fine.
even just keep the island, just pass.
Yep, for the brainstorm. That's a good heads up play. Yeah, but it's really good they have nothing to get. I think if they would like have some reasonable right like thing, we would be
Mm-hmm,
probably be losing this game if they would get two stuffs
mm-hmm,
from those. Thanks
mm-hmm,
God
mm-hmm,
they are like that all in that
mm-hmm.
in their goldfish ABC plans.
Now I feel like I would just take it now for 2. It's just 2 damage.
Let's do
Just
brainstorm.
take it.
Brainstorm into stock up.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
actually I will take
that's
it. It's
very
very
nice.
very decent.
Yeah, yeah, of Tundra. Yeah, yeah, very good.
Yeah, I like the Bowmaster.
Uh,
It's the Bowmaster just fix it.
yes, 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 yes. I would just start.
We might
I would
even play the
start.
Tameo first. Tameo just blanks the one, right?
Yeah, yeah, I would get Tameo for sure, and then have Bowmaster second.
And I would actually play the land because you're gonna be making a lot of clues.
No,
You would also wanna keep it okay.
No, we have enough. We have everything. We have Caracas for that. We have swords. We have piers. We are fine, and we will be playing that fetch land anyway
I just
in 2 turns.
I was just not sure if they play soft counters. Because that's why I want to play also the
It's
island.
yeah, that is possible, but we might not be even playing those spells anyway. So
Yeah.
I think I think we'll be fine.
So the only way is now to get them finding core, which is a little bit threatening.
Hmm. But we have
We
answer
don't
for
have
that.
access to Graveyard yet, so they're gonna put us on 10 life. And next time we're gonna kill the second contract with the bowman, possibly.
Hmm. That would be very nice. And we still keep Swords to Plowshares. That's our like safe line
And the current
always.
ending with the Caracas is just so nice.
Yeah, it's amazing. But that's beauty of it. Like he's basically having a sideboard card for a different matchup in his hand.
Now is the question: do we want to do the fetch? I think we do because we don't play the Surveillant yet.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we do want to, and I would, yes, like that, just like that, perfect. Play it, and just pass the turn.
Now we actually speed up. Now we still are behind time, but we actually play a little bit faster. We are synchronizing.
Mhm.
That's definitely good. Okay, that's actually annoying. That's a free value, but I think it's
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I think.
now we're gonna kill one of the tokens, go to 8. Gonna be keeping the Caracas.
Just remember, he will probably prismatic ending the
Yeah,
Bowmaster,
that's
but it's like
oh, that's another oh my, that's another big win.
not another.
Yeah, another Nadu. I
Incredible.
think with that I would probably plow the construct from the scrubland, right? Because
Hmm.
they pitch already double Nadu, and but they have still one
Hmm.
unknown card. Is like the concentration to thing the lines.
Hmm. Yeah, but I have to say I agree. Like probably sword now, but
Right, because we already like kind of paid that round, but it was because the chess score, right? We just kind of don't think in that moment, but that's yeah, we just get too low with lives
hmm. Hmm.
to
Hmm.
stabilize the game.
So you go for Tundra.
Okay, yeah, I guess it's fine to keep two blacks on the right. We should not get we don't need to do that. The Tundra,
Because with the next fetch we are getting
yeah, the Surveil.
that surveillance exactly.
But I think we're still ahead, but it's getting very close because they're using the force of us very aggressively, but they're also losing a lot by that. Like the double nado is not free for them.
Absolutely.
They might have a
Oh, that's
plow,
beautiful.
but it's still 2 for 1.
Yes, and then they will be hellbent.
Okay. Yeah, I guess they traded resources. Okay, beautiful. Oh my, that's just disgusting, Tom.
Oh, that's why you play four, right?
They just like spent so many removers to get. Yeah. That Caracas just again showing its Ace of Spades in our deck. Ace from space. Play the fetch because of the surveil. I guess I didn't consider like drawing Vason but we anyways don't have counter, and I
Yeah,
would keep
and
it for the third saga.
here I almost feel like I would just pass and not blow the clue and try to flip it next turn.
I cannot remember if they play one or two endings. Maybe they might play two endings, but it would be still one outer if we flip
Yeah,
it.
you're right. You're right. Maybe yes, maybe. So in that case, we want to draw now.
Yeah, I think they play two. Unfortunately,
Okay, yeah, just draw now.
okay, Landis. Okay,
I was just thinking, don't be land, anything else, but don't be land. But we'll be surveilling end of turn and hopefully.
and they hopefully don't gonna put the combo together before
Hmm.
we go to 4. And yeah, we should hopefully get something to play with the survey
Yeah, I
help.
mean, Bowmaster is insane, for example.
Strix is would be also or Kaito or Brainstorm is even yeah. Now we're flipping,
Yeah.
and we're gonna now pay it off with the two dead cards. We're gonna get new hand basically.
And we want to, yeah, attack first, of course.
Yeah, get even. I think we should actually even draw to get even deeper before the shuffle. It is correct or no?
No, I don't think so because we'll fetch and then we can draw a fresh card. We will
Yeah,
see what we
yeah.
need.
I think we should like now stabilize the board. Right? We are on 3 life.
Because I don't think we even want spell pierce anyway. So.
Yeah, let's shuffle away these two. So let's see if they have plow.
Or another force of will.
Could be a plow. That would be quite. No, actually, if they have plow with Caracas, yeah, that's covered.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. That's actually insane. The Caracas. Unfortunately, we're not flipping, but we are like. It's oh my goodness, that's actually
Yeah,
beautiful.
we are not flipping, but we're doing other things. So I
I
think that
guess
will
I
be
will put the
fine.
ponder on top, right? We have the straps for the pitch, and we're gonna redraw the ponder most likely soon.
Okay. Okay. And I think we just play Tameo. So if they have removal, that will be, I don't know, fourth removal they are targeting at our Tameos this game. So I'm fine with that.
And I think I would probably Bowman the one of them.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you want to shoot the flyer and block with the token the other one.
And that should be hopefully the clap. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I thought we were gonna be losing, right? For a moment.
Yeah, but I think our opponent was a bit hasty with
Hasty.
those forces. Had he played uncounterable Nadu, I think it would be very different,
Unbeatable.
very different.
Almost
No, I'm not.
unbeatable.
No, I'm not saying that we could still like Caracas it, but that would
Yeah,
give him
that's
a
true.
card, right?
I guess we would
It
after
would be very.
Totes it, but they would still be getting the card.
Yeah. So what I like here is, yeah, I like surgical. Honestly,
Hmm.
I
I
like.
think Cage is pretty medium because they have the very end
No,
endings.
we don't. I don't think in this matchup you want Cage, but I think you want
Edict.
Containment Priest. I think Containment Priest is great, and yes, Edict because we use yeah.
I don't
Because
think
I
the
used
stone
to have
I don't think the defending silence is
no,
also
no, no, and yeah. So I like these four cards, and now it will be maybe controversial, but I think I was cutting some forces, but
interesting.
but I think we can still like cut some again like basics. That's pretty good to cut something like Swamp Plains.
Yeah,
Swamp
I don't mind
Plains.
cutting this Force of Wills against Larson, the best Sapphire Breakfast player, because it's already always he's trying to against me grind the game
Mhm.
because
But
he knows I know I kind of like let them to cheese me fast.
but I'm not saying cutting all of them, but I kind of like cutting two. Also,
Let's cut the basics and two forces you
mhm,
wanna do.
yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty
Also,
clean.
Kaito is not insane, but yeah,
I would disagree on that, but definitely listeners and viewers can tell us who is right. I feel like the Kaito is actually really hard for them to keep up because their
yeah,
removes are endings and plows. Their removals.
but what happens with Kaito is like you tap 3 mana and then you die. So that's kind of how
But
it
I guess
works.
Tomash, we always do Caracas, right?
Yes. No, but I mean, not Kaito dies. You die. Kaito stays, but you die. That's kind of my problem. Tapping 3 mana is a lot against them.
Oh, that's true. But I mean, we can basically decide, right? Like when we're gonna go for the top out.
By the way, do you see what we never side out?
Uh, we never.
Snapcaster Mage.
Yeah, some
Snapcaster Mage.
classes. But I mean, have you noticed? I also added to that Grixis wizard I made because of as I said about the core of your list, and the Snapcaster was actually kind of still good, despite I thought it aged badly with the new print cards what was recently printed in the last
Problem
month.
is sometimes when you have multiples and he realistically costs 3 mana, so that can be problematic. But if you have one off, it's yeah. I mean, this is very nice hand. I like it a lot, a lot.
Yep. But speaking of the older cards, when you mentioned Snapcaster, I'm missing actually the big Jace, the 4 mana Jace. It's kind of like
Mhm.
was so
Well,
so fun.
I miss Vendilion Click.
I mean, I guess you're not. That's you talking a little bit even for older like cards. I think Avenger was definitely before Jace, right? Set. I don't know. Remember the name of the set of the Vendilion, but I think it was before Jace even.
Yes, it was like Morning Tide or something like
Yeah.
that.
But I like the old symbols more than the new symbols of the set. That's why I'm like playing mainly Legacy and Pre-Modern. So I like also the. But I think that, for example, the Bowmaster set is actually kind of nice. I like the symbol, just like the ring. It's kind of like green
Hmm.
symbol.
I, I really like the set, and I kind of hate the drafting, but I really enjoyed drafting this set, this Lord of the Rings, and because every card was like good, right? Like you had pick 11 and you got a good card. So that was, you had to choose what to cut, not like to add some four
And
borderline
also like
playable.
just think you could play Sauron or even Frodo or whatever like character. And I just
I really enjoy the ring tempts you mechanic. I sometimes even played with Death and Taxes with Samwise. I think we want to just like obviously Thoughtseize.
okay. Let's go back to the game, right? Let's just not go into the
Hmm.
some off topics. But
Yeah.
definitely, I hope the viewers gonna forgive us. So let's go underground, see, and just.
Yes.
I mean, we already talked like in many scenarios. We could even make the whole like podcast about toad size, right? Like about how the card is like versatile. It's just
Yes. And another episode about Cabal Therapy that's
yeah,
unfortunately
that would be
not so
followed.
playable anymore. Now, so this is the interesting thing. They have active force so well, but I have to say I like taking Shuko.
I do agree with you, and this is why I like the Kaito, which is gonna snap into Kaito, and this should be over.
Seems good. Seems good. I mean, they might force our Bowmaster, but it's 2 for 1, and I'm perfectly fine with that.
Okay, they kept Ponder on top because they I believe they I didn't check it. I'm usually checking it when I'm playing the biggest events, right? Like every detail about the Ponder. I believe. Oh, they shuffled, so there was the unknown card at the top.
Hmm.
So, I think that is like definitely not ideal. So
Yes,
we
it's not.
and I would also say this is a very strong matchup for your deck. We are like definitely favorite.
Yeah, I but like 2 weeks ago, I played against a friend of mine, and he crashed me so hard. And then we play like by the way games, like extra games, and I lost 4-1 in total, which was kind of perplexing for me. But next week I crushed him. So it's just sometimes it happens that they have it like turn 2 with force, turn 2 with force, turn 2 with double force.
You make the
But
Vendetta though.
when this deck doesn't have it, the force is like the worst card in the deck because
Hmm.
like you just putting yourself, yeah,
But now
going
we need
down.
to decide if we wanna tap out for the Kaito.
I think well, like he probably has like
I think they play Nadu now, which I'm kind of like
it looks like.
with the force backup. Oh, that.
Oh,
Oh, they might just have the
that
win. Yeah, they just have to find the win, I guess.
that's annoying.
Yeah. Right, they had to exactly find both pieces. Yeah, that's resolving. Let's hope they don't find it, but I have the bad feeling. Yeah, this and they the force backup. I mean, let's play the plow and just hope they're gonna be afraid of that, but they're definitely gonna force back. I'm actually not gonna concede and
Hmm.
see if they're gonna go for it. It's options
Yeah.
they not gonna go for it, but I feel like they should go for it.
Okay. Yes, this can definitely happen that they can have it like that turn 3
I mean,
with something.
the only should. I mean, if we pondered for try to find another piece of interaction because we have plow. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think so. We because we could only play one point of interaction.
We would need to
Uh,
exactly find force over basically, which we cut also some. So it would
mhm.
be. Yeah, I guess they just. They looks like they're going for it.
Okay.
They don't give me the credit, which is correct, obviously, in this scenario. But sometimes, yeah. I think they. It looks. Actually, let's wait if they didn't cut it. Okay, there we go. So they're definitely going super fast. Okay, so game three. We are on the play though, which is huge. I mean,
We
as
are
we
on the
see,
play.
right? Like why it's powerful. Like basically, why the Pillars of Legacy are these goldfish decks. They're just winning from
Mhm.
nowhere, basically.
Mhm.
Which is
And what's interesting as well that from opener we had Ponder in hand and it didn't materialize like into. But I think it was correct like where we play Thoughtseize. There's obviously argument for having like Nalrot, but I think it's fine.
or the
Maybe
cages.
yeah, but I don't. No, cages no. but maybe one Nalrod. But yeah, I don't know.
No, I don't like the
I
Nord
think this
because
is
of
fine.
Tameo. We just need to play the Tameo game again.
Yeah, I think it's fine. I mean, like this. Maybe we can think about for the next time that maybe on the draw we can keep like one extra force.
On the draw,
But
we could possibly
on on play, I'm quite happy with what we have here.
on the play. Okay, this is actually fine hand,
Yes.
and I would go probably underground see Tameo.
Yes.
Because if we're gonna play turn one core, we can ponder into the white source.
Okay. I like your optimism because obviously we can just die here.
Oh, this is beautiful, Tomáš. This give me a
Yeah.
moment to like celebrate. To do.
I think he saw what our Tamio did to him
I'm
before.
not saying it's wrong, but I mean, if they would know about the hand, they would never force right because we are mana light. But it's beautiful, like what happened.
But they don't like.
Yeah.
Imagine how would it be to play Tamio with um, Gitaxian probe.
Oh, that's yeah. I mean, be able to even flip it turn one.
Mhm.
That would be a dream. Okay, so let's see if they shuffle it. That's actually big information now.
Mhm.
They decline, so
I
they have more lands most likely. So
Yeah, but I like to ponder
yeah, I would like to.
first,
I like keeping the wasteland mostly for the saga.
and I would like to see fetchland.
There's the fetch land. And what do we keep the second card? I think I would rat. I think both cards are
I think
reasonable.
no, I think we want to draw fetchland and then brainstorm and then bowmaster.
And I don't think I want to be wasting them, right? We're gonna keep it.
Okay. It's yeah. I mean they have saga, so if they get saga, we waste that.
Okay, they don't get that. Do we want to draw the bowman? I mean the brainstorm. I guess we do.
Yes, we do,
And
because
I
we
get.
will just play this and pass.
And I kind of want to actually change the bowman for the Strix. So I want to actually answer brainstorm on their end step. Bowman's
Mhm.
actually really good in this matchup. They play 8 cantrips.
But here we can like waste them. I don't know. Because now they can have Nadu, which is something we don't really want to deal with.
Okay, let's bowman. Let's
I
actually
think
brainstorm into bowman. Yeah, because we're gonna
I
be.
like. Wait. I just. Okay, doesn't matter.
Okay, sorry. But
It's okay.
yeah, I didn't thought about actually you don't want to be brainstorming. You just want a bowman or.
Yeah, I want to just bowman and then draw another bowman, and then get deeper with brainstorm later.
I
But
don't
it's
think I like. I
okay.
don't feel like the Strix. I would shuffle both the Strix because we have
Yes,
wasteland.
you can. Yes. Put Strixes back.
And let's draw Kaito after that.
Hmm.
Let's get
And now we need.
Scrubland.
Now we need Scrubland exactly.
Okay, they might have plow, but if they have plow, it's still an okay trade.
Yeah, I think it's okay. Also, they might not expect a second one.
I
They can
don't.
also have date.
Oh,
They
another
can
force.
also.
That's beautiful. Another force. Oh my god, how we like trading that. I mean, they would be
Yeah.
dead, right? They need to force, but it's still good for us.
Hmm.
Okay, so they're already down to 4 cards.
Now tell me, what did they pitch? Because I don't see it.
Cephalid, Cephalid.
No, it's fine.
So this means interesting, Cephalid. I mean, it definitely is like more scary if they go for the Nadu, for the Nadu. So no Saga still. I
Mhm.
would probably hear somebody follow me, and I didn't like get this. That's kind of funny. Hopefully,
I would just ponder off Underground Sea.
yeah, and find another land drop maybe even, and Kaito.
Yeah, yes, something
Oh,
like
there's
that.
a Kaito. Can we pass on it? I think we might need to shuffle this. It's too
I, I,
greedy.
I think we have to shuffle,
Yeah,
honestly.
unfortunately, it's too greedy, right? We saw what happened. Okay, that's way better. We saw what happened the previous game.
Uh-huh.
I mean, the
But
Kaito was perfect though, almost. It's so sad.
Yeah, it was not that perfect because we would have to have first Bowmaster into play, yadi yadi, and
And I still
but
don't think I don't still think I want to base the saga. They play 3 sagas. I think we can keep it only for saga.
like yes, yes, we'll see if he misses land drop, we could.
Okay, let's Bowman and start the clock.
Okay,
I don't think they've. Oh, they actually. I don't think I could done anything about it because they could find plow from that third ponder.
no, I think it's okay.
Yeah. So they're gonna shuffle with the ponder. We're gonna knock them for 2. So we put them on 14 for to 11 with attack. And
Mm.
now we can also see if they have actually land after. If they miss land drop, I might be into waste them,
Mm.
but they might
Also,
be.
also, I feel like they might like play something like a core for like a combo turn, so we can even use this prismatic ending.
Okay, that was rough. They find the plow.
Hmm.
But I mean, they had to actually find, right? They had to actually force twice to get the first 2 creatures. So
Hmm.
they
I think it's
definitely. I mean, I don't think we misplayed, but it definitely was like kind of sorted line by them, right? Like lure the bowman and find the
I think.
plow. Okay, so we're not gonna be wasting them
Yeah.
still.
So they only have two. They only have two cards. So I think it feels good. That feels good. So
So
now I
actually, I would actually brainstorm now so we can find Kaito for the token maybe.
but sorry, but even if we find it, we cannot possibly just
Yeah, tap out. So
like
let's just attack and brainstorm after. Maybe we don't even
or
brainstorm and wait.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly. That was my point. Yes, I would just do this, just attack. What's cool,
yeah.
keeping the wasteland, he actually probably even has Saga. He just feels like he can't play it or what. So I think now he's drawing card number 3. I'm thinking
Let's see if we
like
shuffle that. Maybe we
best
shuffle that.
possible best possible card he can have is probably something like Teferi.
Yeah, Teferi would
Um,
be okay. They trying to go for the win.
mhm.
So we need to unfortunately plow this one.
Yes.
And I guess we wanna plow this end step to use the mana. I don't think we can ending with the 3 color lands. It just I don't think that would.
Wait, let's wait for the end. Now it's end step. Now it's end
Yeah,
step,
now
right?
we are in the end
We could,
step.
we could also brainstorm and gather some information, but I kind of feel like let's brainstorm now. So we
Okay.
see they have only one card in hand, and I feel if we use the sword, then
Okay.
we can. Okay. So
Now we can just hardcast ending on it.
wait, or we can put ending back. If I'm not sure if we want to keep swords to plowshares, but we can put ending back, put fetch on top, and just have two swords, and we can sort right away.
You wanna, but what I would maybe rather shuffle away the surgical. But I guess this ending is also kind of dead. They're gonna be playing this way, always waiting.
But yes, or you can put surgical and fetchland on top, untap, play fetchland, play as whatever is the card, the prismatic ending, and then we can pass with double swords to plowshares, which feels very safe.
Or
It's probably that.
underline is put delta on top and ending and surgical the flooded and get all flooded out.
I don't now. I probably don't understand, but
Yeah, that
yeah,
would be too
probably
aggressive, I guess.
yes. Let's put surgical away. I mean, let's put surgical away, and we will be prismatic ending in.
Yeah,
In
that's correct. And keeping plow up.
yeah.
Yeah, let's put the delta on top. And after we gonna keep the plows for the future Nadus.
Yes, and we can still surveil if we want, and we can have like emergency sorts of plowshares.
Yeah, let's get
We
this.
will also see what he will get from the flip.
Right, we have the.
Unfortunately, in real life, they forget like 35% of the time.
Mhm. Okay, Shuko is dangerous because
Sure.
right with the Shuko they would always get 2 cards actually with it. That's actually not
Yes.
good for us.
Yes.
Let's see if they have another Nadu. This was the first one, sadly.
Yes. Of course, like it's nice to have prismatic for that Shuko, and had we known, and No, this is fine.
Yeah, they're gonna now Shuko and just try to raise, which is fine. We are quite a healthy life total.
And we are surveilling end of turn.
And trying to find the Kaito.
Mhm.
Now would be a good time for the Kaito.
Or
We take that.
or that. Or that.
And I think we attack first, and after we play it.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely for sure.
Because they would otherwise block because we're gonna be stonewalling
Because
them.
he can actually block. I can imagine he can block because so he did not. So of underground sea for sure. We want to keep as if we can. We want to keep open. The white mana, the 2 white mana.
This is game 3, right? I believe, yeah. So we should be
It is
fine with
game
that.
3. Yes, we won game 1 of when he tried to cast like 4 or 5
I don't think we're gonna remove
removal.
that yet. I would just.
No.
Or actually amazing draw.
That's amazing, bro.
And I would.
So now wait. The problem is that it's fine. We attack with both of them.
Yeah, they can't kill Tamil. And I don't
For
think we
for
draw.
for a
I don't
mo
think we draw.
for a moment I thought they can double block, but yeah, it's wrong.
I don't think we draw though, right?
No, we don't because we have because if he has Nadu,
We force that.
yeah, we want to force that.
I don't think we care about the raise yet.
No, not yet. We
Draw
want to
and
be drawing.
step. See. They could plow now, which would be annoying, but yeah, I don't think we could done anything
So
about that.
yeah, we got our card back. So
Oh, there we go.
yeah, but we'll see if we play it. Oh yeah, we play it.
Yeah, and keep the streaks in the hand
Mm-hmm.
for the Nadu to don
Yeah.
spiral. I think we are still fine with racing. I think we're getting more, getting the live low than them.
Yes. Yes. But I like it a lot. I think it's very exciting, and he has some incredible draws. He
I
can
would let it go. I don't think we should.
yes, absolutely, absolutely let it go.
We go to 12. Next we're gonna play Strix to kind of decrease that.
Mm-hmm.
But so we draw blue cards, so we don't need to be.
I mean, we have 2 draws to get a blue card, so
This
hopefully
is
we
actually
will.
not that good draw to the board structure.
No, it's not, but we still play the Strix, I think.
Yeah, I think we kinda need to because they actually I need to
Wait,
tap this
yeah,
one. Yeah,
yes,
need to keep double plow. The last card in there might be Saga. Okay, that's beautiful. Oh my god, this.
the king.
Yeah, we can maybe next turn just brainstorm and brainstorm about the edict.
Mhm. We can also like end of turn, maybe even like swords to plowshare, the thing. I think we want to block for sure.
Yeah, this is easy
Yes.
block. That's a weird attack by them. I don't think it's correct.
Mhm. And now imagine we can like prismatic ending Shuko in
Yeah,
our turn,
I
maybe.
like I like that quite a bit, and I don't think we do anything here still.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is also blue card, so let's kill the Shuko.
Hmm. Of Scrubland.
That 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 Scrubland gonna hunt me.
No, please.
Let's
It was
make it
not in.
let's make it a lucky Scrubland. Let's
Yes,
win the
please.
rest in the back of the Scrubland. Okay, we attack and we do nothing, obviously. We are winning the race very easily now. I just love I think it's like very beautiful card as well. Like it's very versatile. I
Mhm.
like how you could like basically decide.
And of course, sometimes there can be too many, and it just got to me that 2 is the number.
Okay, Tamu is fine. We're just gonna plow it and step.
Hmm.
I doubt they have. I mean, they
Even
might have.
even if they do, it doesn't matter. We just kill it, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of the power of this. Like sometimes, of course, they can have a brainstorm, but if you can just kill it right away, it doesn't matter.
I don't understand why they're racing the Stampcaster. That was a bit odd attack.
And now I kind of feel you want to ponder.
Yeah, because you
No?
can have. I think it's.
You can hard cast force.
Yeah, it is alright. Yeah, I like drawing the bowman
Yeah.
into the containment priest. I don't think they have anything relevant in hand.
Okay, I did not see it was Containment Priest.
Yeah, it was priest and Totsies, and they have two cards, and I think they're the cards is probably like Saga and something. Okay, that was one of the that's. We're gonna kill the Narkamoi, but they finally realize the role of the race. I do appreciate that. They might have Harkas Force, which would be good beats.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, it's checkmate for them. Okay, that was kind of like crazy game 2, but we managed to outmaneuver game 3. That was an
Mhm.
interesting.
I mean, we are obviously fragile in like early turns, and with basically every extra turn, it's getting better for us.
Mhm.
And they can always have like equipment is sitting around with uncounterable Nadu that can be problematic for us. But I think overall, Thought Seas, Wasteland, all the good removal. I think it's good matchup. I think, but it's not like super good, so it's exciting to play.
We play against Schmeckers. Actually, don't never met them, so they're like kind of new to the yeah. So it's gonna be interesting what they play. New player. Always nice to see new players like playing on Magic Online and to face them. Always also quite good news. So I think we keep this. This is a kind of like very solid hand on the draw in the dark. So they're mulliganing. No, they're keeping 7. So we keep that, right? I believe we might actually lost again. Let me actually just call. We might lose again. Call them again. Hello, hello.
Yes.
I think we're actually losing somehow the connection again, but I quickly fixed that. So I'm glad we fixed it. Let's go back. And we're keeping this, right? Obviously, on the draw in the
Hmm.
dark. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So this could be many things, from the Core Steel Delver to Show and Tell. But we have the Force. I think I would just play Land Go. I don't want to ponder before I know what they play in. What is your thought?
There's something about it for sure. Yeah, and yeah, I think it's fine. Probably just play a land, fetch land pass.
I want to play Delta to tell them maybe I play Entomb deck.
Hmm.
Because yeah, as I said earlier, I feel like the Reanimator is back on the menu and it's Scare 1 again. People making a lot of results with the Reanimate. So this could be Beans. Yeah, this is probably gonna
Hmm.
be Beans.
Yes, I
Love
think we
Beans.
definitely like we're forcing Beans if he plays it.
Yeah, that would be almost impossible to beat without ending. So I guess we're gonna now. Do we mean to fetch?
Hmm.
Right? Because they might play Wastelands. We might just like take the draw and keep the bowman up and do nothing. Would be
Yeah,
that
but I think that
crazy.
they play like one wasteland.
Yeah, let's get the let's. But this could be still show on that. It's like yeah, it's definitely not 100% beans.
I would like to see
Yeah, this
Thoughtseize.
is actually a good one though.
That's nice. We take it. We play Caracas. It's good
Yeah, but I want to play first the Tamil because they would after counter the Tamil.
for sure. For sure.
And I don't think I would. Yeah, let's hope they are not on show and tell, right? Because if they are
Hmm.
something, I would probably ponder and yeah play completely differently. But let's see what they play in. Okay, this looks like show and tell to me again. God damn it! And they have like omniscience because they see the Caracas, so we are so dead. I would pitch a
Hmm.
ponder, right? And we are dead probably to force. It's gonna be like deja vu of the previous match. That's funny.
Hmm.
We need to be more respecting, I guess, show and tell. Okay, thanks God. Oh my God. I feel like I just need to put the Kaito and just make the cards going for us.
Yeah, let's do that.
And let's play the
Um,
Tundra.
w- yeah. You can't really choose. You need to play the Tundra.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
If you,
if they're gonna have runner show and tells, we can't really stop it
yeah.
without deeper information. That was tough. What did we pitch before? Yeah, we pitched Ponder. So we're looking for actually now we actually find force of actually looking for I think we're getting the blue card back.
Yeah. That's why. So I think we just ditch it,
Yeah, let's draw
and
the force.
we hope for force. Yes.
That was close. I think if they don't have it, if they don't have double show and tell, we should win. But if they have it, they win, obviously.
Yeah.
Let's Prage.
But I think considering they didn't have it,
Yeah, they
they didn't
have
have
the double.
force so well, they probably have it.
I also had a feeling they don't have the third land, and I was right, and we should just waste this. But it's always like about yeah. So
Hmm.
I guess we were supposed to waste them, and sadly, sadly, they. I don't think it matters what we put. I guess the flood because we can bridge them into the forest.
Hmm.
Oh, but this is actually beatable, Tom.
It's totally beatable.
We have
And by the
Caracas.
way, we don't even actually. I even feel like we'll see what they get, but I almost feel like we don't even want to Caracas. We just want to minus Kaito,
Yeah, depends what they get.
so they don't get it back in hand.
Oh, but they find third show and tell.
Hmm.
So that's a good information.
They also
I,
get
I,
some
I
land
honestly think I
as
would
well.
bounce it though because I'm pretty sure they're gonna
Hmm.
actually. But here I don't see the pay. I mean, but they can show.
But
Uh,
you didn't see they don't get omniscience in hand, right? Am I right?
yeah. So they pay. They let's see what they take. So they take Wandering, Show and Tell, Force of Will, and an Ancient Tomb.
Hmm.
So
Do they have force so well?
yeah, they Force of
Okay.
Will, Show and Tell, Wandering. So now, do we bring some end step to get deeper? I think we have to use the mana as much as
Hmm.
possible.
Yes, I feel like that as well. Underground Sea.
Okay, we find more countries. This is why I'm glad we. I'm kind of also tempted to just. Actually, I don't think wasting them it's correct because they can just show and tell in the one ring. Yeah, we might actually need to definitely Kaito it when I'm thinking more and more and try to beat their one ring with bowmans because they're getting low on life.
Mhm.
So I'm
Yes,
not.
not to mention they can show and tell Atraxa again and get some more like value
So how
out of
much
it.
with.
Because if I get it right, they have nothing to put in with show and tell. Is that correct?
Yeah, with the information, yes, but they might have still unknown ferry in hand.
Hmm. Hmm.
Or they might just like from the random next draw Omni and just win. But it
Yeah.
would be. But I'm just now trying to figure it out. Like, what do we like? Do we gonna base them or would we shuffle away? You
Mhm.
see, we definitely gonna be bombing. They might force the bowman, but at least we would get. I honestly think we don't need the Tameo,
Mhm.
but
But like Tamio
we can
is
play
good
with
at
Tameo with brainstorm immediately next
yeah,
turn.
yeah. We can just yeah. I think I would just put
Do we wanna
like
waste them? Maybe I don't think I wanna waste them. I just wanna playing my spells and wasting them because they have already
yes.
11 mana. So I think the wasting gonna go. So now I guess we tap, put them on 13,
Yes, but I think we first want to like do something. Like I think we want to play probably the Tameo,
and
right?
try to find
And
toadsies. I would say with brainstorm.
maybe yes. Also, maybe they will counter some of that. I don't know yet.
Let's play Tameo.
Hmm.
Now is the question: do we fetch brainstorm or do we brainstorm? I think we brainstorm without fetch.
Hmm.
Okay, double bowman is actually decent.
Hmm. I agree.
Now we're gonna tap the Atraxa.
We will flip plus tap Atraxa. I agree. And attack.
Do we gonna Bowman now? I think we might play around Brainstorm.
Okay. That sounds good.
And I think I'm gonna keep the Caracas up.
Okay. We wanted to fetch anyway.
And I guess we another undergrounds. Actually, I guess Tundra. We don't need many white. Let's get Swamp. Yeah, because we wanna find Totes, right? We wanna have a lot of swamps next turn. But I mean, they might just have it, right? The hidden cards might be just the win. Might force that. So I think we should bring the Nurods for this matchup because no, but we wanna. It's gonna be because I think this version play 4 rings. What they playing? I've seen that list. I guess we can decide later after the game. But definitely, we were supposed to again with the alarms kind of like be on the show and tell more. And it's interesting. People like more and more playing blue green show and tell. Kind of the Omni style. That's very interesting. Today, people like kind of on it. It's definitely like less common. It's why I kind of was like kind of off with my sense on that. I think we might. Are you here, Tomáš?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so, sorry. Just checking because we already had like. Okay,
Yeah,
so
sorry.
yeah, it's okay. I just was checking if hopefully we're gonna have no more technical difficulties. So yeah, this is annoying. But
Of course.
with double Bowman we might beat it.
Mm-hmm. And tapping.
Shoot this. And I think we actually grab the force over with the Tameo.
They have force, right?
Yeah, but it's gonna like right like but it would. I guess we will see. Unfortunately, the Totes is
Is not
the
good here.
yeah.
But we will be. I think we'll be plussing. Oh, that's nice.
And if I wanna plus
Mm,
Kaito to have able
For
to,
sure. Yeah, for sure. To plus.
I wanna get force and probably not stock
Maybe
up
we.
though because we have lethal anyways next turn. Just a
Mhm.
force and the spell pierce might be. But interestingly enough, now I would like to have the wasteland, but that's obviously rule
Mhm.
oriented.
Yeah, of course.
So let's get that force, right? Do you agree with that, or do you wanna do?
Yes, I agree with that. But I would stock up. Why not stock up?
Actually, let's stock up first. I don't care if they force it, or would we
Mhm.
fight over? Yeah, let's do that now. I don't think we need the planes. Let's go like this.
Mhm.
Actually, do we need the Caracas up? I would like to have up basically. No, actually, we can't touch this anyways.
Yeah, I think this is good.
Let's find another force.
Maybe or wasteland.
Oh, that's I didn't actually thought about Wasteland. Yeah, it's not gonna.
We don't have any of that, but
I hmm. We should take Ponder and land and Ponder. That's probably
Mhm.
the way.
Or why not blue? We can also have blue card, right? We can get Strix.
Yeah, but I wanna keep still the Bowman, double Bowman for the ring use.
Okay, okay.
Okay, let's find second basic anything. What?
Now you cut yourself off that
Yeah,
wasteland, but it's fine.
I think we actually need to draw the stock up to have a guaranteed blue card. Actually,
Uh-huh.
let's draw the fetch so we can have more land if we untap. But I think the next one gonna be the deciding turn about who gonna be winning.
It's crazy that this is still game one.
Oh, absolutely. That's how Legacy is beautiful in my opinion. It's why I'm like sticking with the format for like already several years. As we pass, it's like every match is like you need to play very differently. Like
Mhm.
into
And
approach.
every game, right? Sometimes you are the control, sometimes you're the beat down.
And also
You,
every player play differently their archetype, like completely
Mhm.
differently. That's okay. Let's bowman here.
I,
Hmm. Do we have lethal actually? If we does it matter to have the two shots?
I would honestly, I would probably not play the bowmaster
Yeah, let's don't do that.
because you have spell pierce like this, and it can be crucial.
So I would
And
put
also that,
them with that
ma-
second
ma-
bowmaster. I would put them on 7-5. It would not matter.
yeah, I think it's good also remember they're taking two from the ring next turn, and possibly they will take another two from the ancient tomb this turn. So
So we don't find a payoff. That would be. But if we find the payoff now, they have it, right? Because they have the force and they can pay. But if they play stock up, the spear is gonna be crucial. They need to pay stock up though.
mhm.
And I think they do pay stock ups. That would be. I even think probably like most of the viewers not playing, but I feel like the stock up should be restricted in vintage. It's just super powerful card there with mana crypt.
Mhm.
It's like they're going for the show until I don't like to see that. Oh, this is this. Yeah, we definitely let it resolve.
Yes, we let it resolve. It's beautiful.
They can obviously find Engine Tomb and the win, right? But it's like what you can
Was
do.
exactly my thought. Yes, ancient tomb and something, but they're dead next turn.
I mean, but I kind of wish like I had the spider senses like earlier. Like I think we could play differently. But it's yeah, it's fine. It's
But I
fine
mean,
to be wrong.
I mean, it's kind of the beauty of it.
Yeah, that's also the beauty as well. Sadly for us, but good. It's good lesson. We could be sharper in some moments. I'm not sure. I'm not saying like
Yes. Not to mention, no, not to mention, like there is a difference when you can think for unlimited time about every line, but that's not where we are.
okay. I don't think it matters like how we play. Like we are definitely if they double backup, we are dead anyways. So let's just do it and see if we can survive. Definitely one force. It might, I feel like they might easily have double force easily. So
Yes.
okay,
That excitement.
okay, that's crazy. That spell pierce clutch. That's such a beautiful deck building. That's wow. I honestly thought they have the force. I just thought like, but sometimes even if you thinking bad way, it's gonna anyways deliver and you're gonna hold it with your shields. I don't know. I'm like not into karma, right? But I feel like it's some interesting. Like when I'm playing like Magic that long, sometimes you think they have it, right? But sometimes you realize it a second too late. For example, like it was so obvious they have the second show in that without land, right? But we just didn't do it. But yeah, we played the way kind of to maneuver. All right, so I think we board a little bit differently. They are playing a little bit different version than the previous blue green Omni. So I would bring the null rods, surgical,
Yes. Because
fans.
every time they don't have like the other enabler for the big wine, surgical is super strong because they only have really show and tell. So you counter one and you can surgical the other. So that's super strong. And here we probably have also a Nurot for the ring.
And I would cut one thumbnail before because of the null rods. Uh, that's actually
N-
interesting. Actually, maybe
No,
no.
no, I don't think so. It's so strong.
Yeah, let's cut both Strixes.
Okay.
Yeah. And I also think because we don't need to play that, we're gonna be sandbagging that road till they play the ring, right? If we have Tamil, obviously. We can sometimes like play it before, but we're just denying one card if we do it, and we basically shutting the doors forever for them, which I think we should just be usually waiting with the Nurot to see if they play the ring. Oh, this is a beautiful land, by the way.
Yes.
We might be expecting Veil of Summer. Let's see how they play.
Hmm.
Okay, this is a
No,
sound of I have
Spelpier.
brainstorm. Yeah, Spelpier or brainstorm.
But how do you feel about this? I feel like we want Thoughtseize.
Yeah, I also because they just might have the turn two anyways.
Mhm.
Let's see if they have the soft counter. I'm not actually. I think they have brainstorm. Yeah. At least now we can
Yes,
like try to take the half like or like slow them down.
yes, but it's not like half. It's like third, right? Because they need Ancient Tomb, which we can take, okay? And then they have the combo. But we'll see how they do it, what they put on top, and so on.
I hope they're gonna have a miracle in hand so we shuffle it.
Yeah, that's that's
Okay, so they play Eureka. That's actually beautiful. I love to see that. Like as a fan of that card. Okay, we don't care about the One Ring. So I guess we just take the Eureka. That's pretty easy take.
yeah, yeah.
So this definitely. And now actually I wanna play next turn Tamu and flip it because
Hmm.
the clues are wait they've okay this is
Okay.
gonna change a lot. Okay, that's actually not good for us, but okay. So they're gonna have two unknown fresh cards, which one of them was
Hmm.
hidden with the brainstorm most likely.
Yeah, I don't like it so much, but they'll be forcing the Norod.
Oh, I wish we have the Violent. I think I just wanna flip the Tameo. Is it greedy?
No, I don't think it's greedy.
Okay, let's do
I
that.
like, yeah, let's do
And let's hope
that.
we draw Violent for the deafening silence.
Or Force of Will with blue card.
They might
It's
force
like,
that though.
yeah, I know, but then they get the ring, and then we can have Nullrod. But like this, they are forcing Nullrod.
Okay, fun is beautiful draw.
Yeah, that's very good. And we put two of those priests on top, so
It
we don't
does,
have to think about
yeah,
it.
because we can play put the deafening from the show intellectually. That's important to think. It doesn't really matter like how. Let's put the two
Yeah, it
priests.
doesn't matter. So we have to remember that we it will be difficult to minus next turn in a way because like normally you would get Thoughtseize, but he will get the ring now.
And
He
I
will
think
force it,
yeah, we force and they force back. They have to like they definitely gonna force back.
and
I
then
think.
then we Nullrod, and then we Deafening Silence.
What is this show and tell?
No, drink.
Oh, it's another.
Stock up.
I
It's
think I
it's
think I would actually fun it and just go maybe. Yeah, I would just fun it. I want to just stop it.
okay. I think it's reasonable. Like they can have Vial. Sorry, they can have Veil of Summer. That's maybe why he plays it so weirdly.
But
Because
I
normally
mean, actually, with Defense Silence, we can just let it go and Defense Silence, and maybe we let it go actually.
yeah, because like Deafening Silence is like combo with Force, right? And
And
also we
I
have
think
like
they're gonna force the Defending Silence. I believe.
that would be
Actually,
amazing.
no, we cannot Toads because they might avail. We can't like go Toads.
Yeah, it's kind of what I'm saying. I think he has Whale because he's playing it weirdly. Because like the sooner you put the ring into play, the better, the stronger it is.
But by the way, did they double Agent Doom? I don't remember, or can I hide it? Don't, don't remember that actually. But I mean, today we actually having a lot of interesting games and very only we met the same the Forge deck, but the different the rest of the meta is kind of like we meeting the second half of the decks, which is interesting. So let's see how we played out. I guess we're just gonna defend sense and hope it resolves basically.
Yep.
And we're gonna just go upstairs with Tameo. What about maybe we're supposed to lead with the Nuro and hope they counter it? Maybe that was that was the play.
No, I'm fine if they force it.
Oh, that's
Okay,
beautiful.
that's very nice. And now, oh, now we can cast. I see the line.
Yeah, they're gonna get one card from the One Ring. And they can still force. Yeah, that was actually. Yeah, I was supposed to Nurot first.
Mhm. But I have to say, I did not think about it because I somehow feel I want to really get the null road through.
We probably need to actually counter the One Ring now with the Nurot. That would be.
Yeah. But it's fine because we can then minus Tameo and get it back, and then we can potentially minus it again and get it back. So I'm fine
Basically, I
with
feel
it.
like we're gonna get only caught right now by the land,
Mm-hmm. But
which
they
I
have it.
yeah,
I'm sure.
they might play it in the 75. I think they should have it. I definitely put it into my Eureka build, the Mysteries.
I played against it.
You remember probably? Okay, so yeah, we gonna missequence that. We're gonna put back the force of negation
Yeah.
and keep the
Yes,
these down.
now when I see it was clearly a mistake. I was thinking we are somehow protecting the road, but we can't really cast it anymore because of this. But this feels beautiful because if he doesn't cast anything, we can get containment priest into play.
So they're double engine too.
Okay, which is force.
I mean, they would go to. I mean, look their life total. I think we might actually let it go. With Fawn, we can let just like. I think I will let it go now. We're gonna put and step containment priest. They're gonna force Nurot and hopefully we hopefully draw blue card so we can have fun for their win. And if we don't draw blue card, we're gonna keep another containment priest and they're gonna go already to 7 and already they
Mhm.
can and they have double engine. I think I will let it go.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, let's try your line.
Okay. I feel like with the defense we might maneuver it to the victory.
Because the thing is, when they get the Boseju and they kill the
Yeah.
Deafening Silence, all our calculation is gone. And like
Yeah.
this, we were sure to counter like next three
But
things.
I think they max play one Boseiju.
Okay.
Okay, there's land, but it's actually not really that good. Actually, no. I think we should just play Nullrod and we can't. We're just gonna get Brainstorm. I think we don't
Mhm.
care about the Tamil anymore. We're just gonna end the
But
game.
play land first.
Yeah, and I wanna keep the Caracas up.
Hmm.
They has to force. I mean, right? We're gonna get
Still,
Brainstorm and pass.
but I feel still the fact that he has 7 cards in hand is brutal.
Yeah, but they can play only one card. They're gonna go 7, 5, 1, and they die. That's how
Hmm.
I. If they have the mysteries, they win basically, or Boseiju, which I guess kinda, yeah, kinda.
Yeah,
I
but I don't think they necessarily win with that land because that land puts into play like omniscience, and then you can't cast anything anymore. And if you put creature, we bounce it. So I don't think the uncounterable land is winning it right now.
if they play Omni and Emrakul, it should be the win.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, that's okay though. I hope they don't have it.
Yeah, they can't even play show into the creature because
So they have the ring protection.
because we have the yeah.
Yeah, we have
So
the Sea
pass.
Priest.
So they go to 6 to
4. They cannot Veil. Yeah, Boseiju would be backbreaking.
absolutely. But they also they need quite a few things with it.
But from my
Like
testing, I found Boseiju very clunky. Okay, that's we have covered. And they can't play any more spells, so we should got it them.
hmm
Yep. I mean, as you can see, right, like this is what I mean, I know how to navigate the deafening silence. I already played a little bit in the long past, and I just see it basically clean win, and it was
yeah. By the way, this is for me. That's contribution of Marcus,
Hmm.
who likes to play this kind of one-off deafening silence in control decks, and I love it so much. I think it's so strong, and it completely changes the game, right? Like you have these mini games sometimes.
Hmm.
This is like one of them, and it's quite incredible.
I need to remember Deafening Silence, but I'm rarely playing Wide now. I think the Wide needs some help, but you showed the Wide is still very much competitive, control with Wide.
Hmm.
Because I feel
Hmm.
like that the Jeskai controls kind of like disappeared from the meta for now, at least from online. Paper might be different.
Hmm.
I'm not playing that much paper. Only I'm like playing a few times in a year the paper events. But I'm definitely gonna try the Eternal Weekends. I'm interested when they're gonna put it in Europe. I'm definitely gonna be watching it.
Hmm.
Because I'm definitely sure I will have against several students. They're gonna be playing there. I'm gonna be coaching them. So
Hmm.
gonna be interesting when what's gonna be the location. Okay, so we are on the draw, and I think we keep it. I think this play usually play a fair blue tempo decks. I might be wrong though. Would you consider Murders even? I don't think so in dark, right?
Why?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. If
No,
you,
that makes no sense. I
yeah,
mean, it's good. You
yeah,
have
it's a
all
good.
the
I mean,
colors,
only if we know the matchup, right? Like it would be different.
and you think he's reanimator, you think, or blue black tempo?
I feel like
You,
I feel like it's probably Reanimator actually.
Mhm.
Now when I'm thinking about the Nick more than the tempo, but it could be also tempo. And I think I would just play actually ponder and save the brainstorm Tameo line maybe.
Okay. Okay.
Let's try to find. I would be looking mainly for fours, right, or toadsies. This I think I
Hmm.
would shuffle
Yeah.
because we crash tempo anyway, and if they're entomb deck, we need to at least try.
Yeah, but it would be nice to see like something like Source to Plowshares.
Okay, this looks like a Reanimator. I'll put the Freddy now, right, because they pondered before. But I didn't check it. Maybe they shuffle and it's random.
Oh, it's
They
random
they,
fatty.
they decline, so it's actually
Doomsday.
Doomsday, yeah.
Hmm.
And we have
Yep.
Bowman.
Yeah, but it's usually not enough, as we saw, unless they misplay.
Yeah,
But I feel like
I
you
still
just
play, I
play
still think would play Underground C and
pass.
yeah.
Yeah.
And if they break on there and some brainstorm, it's fine because we're after they're gonna try find some counters, right?
Hmm.
Let's see. So
Doomsday.
okay, now we Bowmaster.
Yeah, we for sure. Maybe
Uh,
they have their own.
if they have days, they have days. I think they have days how they play it. They, oh wait, they play different, something different than that. They play probably their Bowmaster. Okay.
Looks like.
So they play the Doomsday version with Bowmasters. Okay, that's actually
Hmm.
okay.
Hmm.
So they know I have Bowmaster, but I mean, as I said, in that it's like hard to like put them on the version.
Yeah,
I actually,
absolutely.
I actually seen that. I seen that like in. I'm basically watching like all the lists when I have time, and
Mhm.
I seen this list, but I don't remember actually what else they. I think they play only Bowman main deck.
I don't know if this is the list, but I played against a friend of mine with like he played Kaito as well and some Tameo,
We're gonna
but
now see it.
he does have Doomsday.
Yeah, this is quick game one, which I'm not happy to see that. They played it the mystery booster box. The pond is from also from that, yeah, with the white border. Wait, why is black border though? Shouldn't be everything white border? I guess it's
I no, I'm not the right person to ask these things.
okay. They've played the battle wave as well. Okay, basically battle wave, bowman.
So no Tameo, no Kaito.
I see the thumbnail here.
Hmm.
I don't see Kaito. Let me actually see. One drown to lock,
Hmm.
and that's it. So we might need to be keeping some removals. Mm.
I
So I actually
think
think we need to bowman, and after we hopefully find with brainstorm some
But play land first, right?
yeah, because if days. Hopefully find Forcible basically in that brainstorm. Do we play now? I think we shouldn't, and just representing maybe Plow, so they maybe.
Yeah, yeah. Because we don't want to be brainstorming anyway, right? We just brainstorm if we need like fours or what, because it's nothing we can do with that
They're going
brainstorm.
for it, so most likely we need to. Okay. But it was like really well played by opponent. But I mean, what you can do, right? We didn't.
And they have
Yeah.
double dark ritual, doomsday, everything.
So now they're gonna play it. Now they're gonna play it, and we need to find Forcible. Oh, they have also this. I'm curious if they have another draw spell. If they have the Plow. Fortunately, we don't have it, and it's uncounterable. So we go game 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was a smooth win by them, but what you can do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no null rods. Edict probably because they have also Tameo, Force of Negations, and I like defending silence.
For sure.
Okay,
And I'm thinking about the rest. Maybe surgical extraction. How do you feel about that? I kind of like surgical
yeah,
extraction.
I don't like Strix against the Bowmans.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, but yeah, I don't like it actually really in this kind of
Well,
matchup.
I think we are siding out prismatic ending, but we are keeping all for force all sorts of
Really, but
splashers.
what if they flip Tameo fast? They play also
Uh,
Tameos and
I don't.
Baragoyfs. You can also kill Baragoyf with it. I would
I
for
don't know.
sure cut 2 basics as well in this matchup. I don't.
Okay, let's.
I don't think we need that many lands. They don't show us wastelands. Let's see how
But
many
you also bring.
cards. One card we need to. We can like I guess shave one ending. Call it.
Yes, because we have that edict.
Yep. That's how we're gonna. I don't wanna like lose 2-0. I wanna like go at least game 3 if we need to
Yeah,
go.
for sure. Yes, I would just underground see Thoughtseize to start, and
I'm
then
I'm
we'll see.
curious. I mean, what mind game they're going to be playing with us? They might like go more unfair or sticking with the creature plan a little bit. I mean,
Yeah,
for sure.
they can add some creatures, right?
Oh, that is a very close hand. I think I would probably. Oh, they play discards as well.
I would keep it.
Yeah, and I would just play Tamil out and hope they
Yeah,
don't gonna do anything crazy. Um,
yeah, I agree.
I mean,
Of course they can.
it's hard to right go mulligan when we know they have like fair plan plus the discards. There's the strong
Mm.
strength on their deck basically. This kind of unknown stuffs.
They can
Yeah.
also have just like Dark Ritual Barrogoyf, and we are still kind of
Okay, this is
okay.
doable. Now
Yes,
we
that's
just
tolerable.
waste. And I wouldn't play Ponder. I would keep the Spell Pierce.
Yeah, I agree.
The worst case scenario if they play Tameo, but like kept most of the removals. They have the land, so they're gonna play Magic. But now they get basic. Okay. I would actually let it go and hope it's no. It could be Barrow easily. I think I need to spell pierce it.
Honest, honestly, if it's Barrogoyf and we don't get sword from this, we did. But
We might be
yeah,
need to
I
we
but
might need to be greedy because we have so many lands.
yeah, I agree. Let's be greedy.
Yeah.
Don't let it resolve.
Wait. Oh my God. Okay. I guess I guess it's late for me. Yeah. Let's find the sword then. Right. I thought you wanted be greedy, not be greedy. Yeah.
No, no,
Yeah.
no. I wanted to be greedy.
Okay. Okay.
So I was taking this risk, and I don't think he has that many creatures. So maybe a few hits or one hit is not the end of the world. But we
There we
really want.
go. I
Oh,
mean, I knew we find it though, so and I want to actually upkeep it because of the fun,
beautiful! Thank you so much for that. Yes, I like that a
and I
lot.
like drawing the bowman as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but I think they force well, so we're gonna trade the forces now. Oh, no force? That was really all in, but I'm kinda shocked.
but sometimes that works, and he won the game one, so he can maybe afford
But
to do that.
this is a beautiful play by them. We have double bowman on top, and they already.
Hmm.
But I actually don't want to be playing the bowman because they play bowman. I just want to be draw the bowman and have them in hand.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, because that's the bowman mirror. Never play bowman first.
exactly. That's why you want to have streaks.
Oh, that's true. I forgot. Okay, let's see if they have second battle. That would be actually insane. Okay, no, okay. They are brainstorm block for the record. Actually, no,
Beautiful.
no, no, never, no, they are not be based up. Never mind. But they're still gonna redraw the card. Yeah, let's
Yeah, we just passed the turn.
yeah and draw the second bowman.
Absolutely.
This is a very aggressive start as we could expect from Dark Ritual deck. And I think they have the bowman, so I would actually let it resolve. They have bowman, I think, how they play.
I agree. I agree.
Or no, let's spell pierce it, and if they pay, we bowman. I think I would
Hmm.
pierce it. Yeah.
But then we are naked.
I don't think they have another Dark Ritual, and they didn't. I would just spell pierce and see if they pay. If they pay, we just bowman them, right? And they.
But like think about it. But if they pay,
Oh,
we bowl.
I guess we're gonna make it 4/4, and they're gonna have to kill the bowman. You mean? No, that's actually we can think about it.
Mm.
It's actually very interesting how it would play it.
Yes. Let's have an argument about that. I don't know because I feel if we spell pierce and they don't pay, and then they just like they can Dark Ritual Doomsday, we dead. Okay, which I think is not necessary to do. And yeah, and even if we play Pierce, they pay, and I think they're not going to pay because they want to keep that battle.
But I don't think they've the Dark Ritual.
Okay,
And I also don't
but
think
still,
they might draw the Doomsday though later.
yeah. But my point is that you Pierce, I don't think they will pay, so it will get countered. So our line with Bullmaster is like gone. And if he had two lands, we could talk about it. But here he would have to sack Petal, and I'm not sure if he's willing to do that because he's looking for some mana, I guess.
But then I think it's fine to counter the Brainstorm, so they don't get deeper. The argument.
Yeah. Yeah, but I just feel we have
I
like
mean,
potentially two counters here for their business spells, and I would like to,
so you are still kind of to let it go.
yeah, I would let it go.
Okay, okay, let's go. I would actually, but let us know in the comments, guys, what you would do. We actually have,
Absolutely, I would like to know, and I'm not saying I'm right.
yeah, me as
It's,
well.
it's
That's
just
why
it's just often like when you play a
I'm
lot,
thinking.
it's like you have that like some kind of intuition, gut feeling, how you want to do that or not
Because I'm
do
kind of
that.
afraid of another Baragoi basically here.
Yes, that's possible for sure.
But it could be also Doomsday, which would be perfect. But if they have Doomsday Force backup, it would be okay. So let's draw it. I think they have we definitely agree they have Bowman or how they played with the Brainstorm.
I think so as well.
Next we're gonna get Surveillance and stuff and try to find either Tamio or Kaito. Okay, this is actually annoying because it's gonna like kind of make us maybe blink first. Let's find removal. That's actually perfect, right? We're gonna
Mhm.
ponder from that. They're gonna Bowmaster.
Amazing.
Okay, they stepped. That's actually I put them too much credit, I guess, to this player. This was just I don't know. They just don't even thought about it. That was beautifully played.
Now even they have like force a will.
I don't think I even wanna pierce it. I don't care. Actually,
No, no, no.
wait.
Oh, they.
If we're gonna flip the Tameo though,
Mhm.
maybe that's. I think that's why I wanna actually pierce it, because actually the flip would be annoying. Yeah,
Yes, but
because
I
look
don't
at
know. This.
Tomáš. They don't have free black currently.
Mhm. Mhm.
That's my argument to just pierce it, and
Mhm.
we can also find a blue card with a ponder.
Okay. Yes, if we pierce it though, we can lie into days. Maybe they have days where we've been
And
playing around days all the time.
oh, I forgot about checking the list if they have daisies, but I don't think I saw the daisies in their list.
Okay. Okay. So go for it. Go like you can I guess pierce, but yeah.
Oh, but would you let it go? I mean, I already fetched though, and now they can. Yeah, they play days. I wanted to actually don't do that. Oh my god. I guess with days, we're gonna. I guess we need to use another bowman for that. Yeah, I was supposed to play around the days. It's just late for me, right? I normally doing screenshots. I would make the screenshot normally. It's not that late,
Mhm.
and I would check. And if I see the days, I would never make this play. But it's on me. So they're gonna get extra card from that, but let's hope it's not gonna be that breaking. Okay, I like actually both because we have
Yes, we want to draw the force and then have
yeah.
this. Yeah.
So basically how we played, we're gonna next turn bowman the bowman and
Yeah.
kill most likely the thumbnail. Go there. Yeah, this was just unfortunate. I think it would be normally win this spot. Yeah.
But they,
Mistakes
but they, do, they
happen.
on the other hand, they don't really have much, right? So
But they still get like an insane value.
yeah.
That would be but I mean at least the viewers know it would be win. That was just unnecessary error. We didn't flip it though. No flip at least. Okay, I guess I wanna still bowman them upkeep in case they do force. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure if they brainstorm, they would use it.
Okay.
Yeah,
And you start with sword splashes, right?
yeah. I guess that's true. We can do that. Actually, but do we care about the Tamil with Bowman? What if they have
Yes.
Barrogoyf? We're just gonna be dead to Barrogoyf. Can we beat the Tamil with the Bowman shots?
Nah, I don't like it very much
Yeah,
because
let's do that then.
because because people it doesn't work so well, honestly. Because if he draws only one a turn, we don't even shoot anything. We can't shoot at Tameo.
But I wish I made this screenshot of after the game one if they had the daisies.
Mhm. I think they always have like two.
Yeah, maybe. Okay,
Okay.
that's I think it resolves.
Yes, it resolves. We can't.
But if they're doing that fast, they might have cantrip in hand. But I feel like we need to like hope they don't gonna find Barrogoyf.
Hmm. Yeah, we take it.
Now they're gonna ponder. I mean, it was obvious they have the cantrip, but I feel like we would lose the hand though, and they would just ponder anyways.
And we don't know the next
Yeah, we
card,
don't
right?
know. That's correct. Now we are
Yeah.
basically dead to Barrogoyf, but that's how the game go. Maybe we're gonna find stock up though, or the Kaito though.
Yes.
Definitely, it's not good. They have also the 2/2 army token.
Yes.
Yeah, also this is
Yes.
bad.
That. Yeah, I was afraid of that as well. Yes.
This is not bad though.
Hope they don't have another Bullmaster.
Shuffle,
Yeah.
sadly.
Yeah. Shuffle. Yes.
Okay, this is good.
Yes, and we want to kill the token, I think, honestly.
Sadly, we have to do that.
Hmm.
No kill spell though, but it's still not the worst.
I just would not probably play that fetch land, but it's minor thing.
Oh yeah, we still have 4 brainstorms left. Correct.
Hmm. But this
Well,
value is
yeah.
not good. Not good.
I feel like that's why I wanted to keep all the endings though, because I just yeah. But I guess it was minor. Like yeah,
Mhm.
don't expect anything to land.
So now he has 4 cards. A lot. But
I
would
don't
be
think
not.
we should be fanning.
No.
Okay, this is beautiful. This.
Love it.
Oh my god, are we gonna actually solve my punt? I mean salvage. Uh,
So, but you just attack and pass the turn,
yeah, we
right?
don't
You
need to.
don't. We don't have to do it now.
But I mean, the only thing is gonna be like I don't want to give them the card though. I want to do it now and try to find removal.
No.
No, you wanna give them the clue?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I think we can like be fine with one clue, right? We should like find the new hand basically next turn.
Because if they get a clue and they blow it and they get a card, then they can't cast that much
Well, I'm
after
interested.
that.
But what do we do if they play Totes?
Yeah, we just obviously draw 3 cards. That's it. It's very easy.
Okay. What they have? I mean,
We, we will get a Thoughtseize in draw step.
yeah. But I
Come
mean,
on.
honestly, the one of Lauren it was all like coming so much like when I'm playing the Grixis. It's
Mhm.
such a nice one of. Okay, there you go. I think I'm gonna actually play the Ponder end step.
Yes, you can. Absolutely.
But wait, I don't know if I have more blue lands on top. Okay, we have like I didn't check it. That
Underground
was
Sea.
yeah, I didn't know that. Right, it could be milled. Yeah, I love it.
I
oh
mean,
my god, what do we keep though? How we? I wanna kind of play the thumbnail and Toti's draw step, and keep the stock up.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Right,
I would.
because we have the fans. What bad can go?
Okay. So don't forget to plus. We attack.
And I don't think we bowman here.
No, no, no. We don't.
I
And
mean,
now they will have 6 cards. It's crazy. But we kind of taking Baragov.
yeah, Barogov basically gonna be the
Whatever they have, we're taking Baragov.
okay. So we're taking the Murktide. I mean,
Yes, we are.
we're taking the Murktide. They're gonna. Oh, I think we're actually gonna find a push here. We see the hand.
Hmm. Yeah, we will probably will
And we're gonna
force
we,
push.
we're gonna also bowman when they're gonna draw with the clue.
Mhm.
That's beautiful. I mean, the your deck just like solving such a big pun. That's so interesting. But I mean, as I said, like it's like past my bedtime, right? But I don't want to be like complaining, right? I like to be honest to my puns. But I think
Block, please.
yeah, yeah,
Okay, you do not. Oh yeah, we know he doesn't have Kaito.
yeah. But I mean, it's
But
still good to know to do it.
okay. No, I just I always say it's good to learn it, and so then you don't have to think about it very much.
We're gonna have a one shot, right? So yeah, let's do that. And we're gonna shoot them, I guess.
Mm.
We're gonna be making our big creature. What if we find Doomsday though? Was it like I guess we had to anyways do it. Okay, good. No Doomsday.
Yeah, that would be annoying if that would
Let's
be.
go up again.
Mhm.
Let's
Now
uh
I yes now we want to probably just do stock up now.
yeah, in case we draw we should find the Kaito now, believe.
Could be as well.
Surgical is interesting, but we can't really get anything. So I
They, do-
like
they there is no doomsday in the grave, right?
no. I like taking the bowman and stock up then.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good.
But now I will don't do anything. I will just
Mm-hmm. Just attack.
yeah and pass. Yeah, I mean this is like the Teferi like it's so good to be on the side of the Teferi like in this kind of scenario.
Yes, of course. Like imagine when people play like 2 or 3 Teferi and for an Narset, and you had to face Narset and Teferi and sometimes chase the Mind Sculptor.
That would be and also counterbands in play. Okay,
Yes.
so I don't think we should be ever. I'm pretty sure we didn't see Kaito, but they might play it in sideboard. But it's so let's see what they do with their mana.
If they draw,
I
I
would play second
think
bowman here.
yes, I would do that as well, because we can now shoot the thing.
Yeah, the Tameo.
Mm-hmm.
No, but I would be shooting them. They have another Tameo in. I would just kill them. I think it's shooting them. It's correct, Tom.
Okay.
Because if
And are we
another,
killing
they
them?
are so low, and we're gonna make a 6/6.
But we are not killing them next turn. We are
We put
even
them
one.
1, 2, 3 on 9, and we after attack 6, 7, 8. We put them on 1 life, which is gonna be the Doomsday off.
Okay.
Is this a reasonable argument? Put them on 1.
Yes. Then they
Okay,
can't cast Doomsday. That's true.
okay, let's do that. And also, they can't use this clue at all. Like, yeah, double bowman is just.
Yeah, that's oppressive. But I think if there is only one bowman, you can blow like a clue
I think
or two.
they're gonna try to spike bowman. Let's see if they spike the bowman. That would be probably the best what they can do. Okay, yeah, this is not gonna go well for them. So they currently are dead on board, right? Because they're taking 7.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I didn't was finishing this.
Kind of
And
push.
this we're gonna farm and they are dead.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so the worst case scenario is if they have another swamp, but we can easily beat if we have another black source and Darchul. Yeah, I think we should farm this.
Wait.
Feels.
Why would you?
Oh wait, because we have Rito on board. Oh, you think they have another land? Okay, wait. So what we was supposed to done, Tom? I guess I was.
No, I just would wait for what they have.
I wanted to do because I feel like they have a Barogoyf.
Okay, then we
I
bounce
guess,
it with the
yeah, I
ferry.
guess, but I guess we have win anyways, right? I don't know why they keep playing. That's,
Yes.
I guess, that's a better question, right? Because we have win now. They just,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So we finished with the 4-1. Yeah, I
That's good.
mean, I think that first round definitely, if we had more time, we would win. But we kind of like just show them we have it all. And let's attack them with this too. I don't think they play anything for free. Let's just see if they have a 0 mana spell. I doubt they have. How it's called? Subtlety, right? Is the only card they could
Mm-hmm.
have. It's definitely a card in Magic of the Gathering. The card pool is like enormous. You can play like any bet or meme cards. If they're writing anything to the chat. Yeah, for the YouTube. Sorry for play slow. It was a long time ago, but I'm still gonna say sorry, right? We kind of play slow than my normal speed. But I like to discuss with your old lines because I'm definitely like getting a better legacy player. You already
Yes,
seen
but
that my success like with what we discussed with the Grixis control, and I took so many notes with uh, our series, right? How we name it.
that's very nice. Is there anything in particular that you have
Wait,
in
wait, say
mind?
no. This was only game 2. We go game 3. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay, I guess it's late.
Yes, it's late. I was like, oh, it's already
Oh,
over.
that's why they keep playing. But
I missed something.
I
Okay, that's what.
think I wanna bring the ending. They are super on the thumbnail,
Mm-hmm.
and I think I would cut. maybe 1/4 of negation. But this might be crazy. Let's actually check everything. I would maybe cut the surgical, honestly, when they have so many other win
Okay.
cons.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do
Fair.
this. Yeah. Oh, actually, but now I like strings more and more, Tom, because of their
Yes.
time current connecting, and it's Bowman mirror. I think we need to also bring the Strixes.
Yes, and yeah, probably what's not doable, like 3 mana sorcerer spell, but like sometimes you battle Barrogoyfs with Barrogoyfs.
That's also true. But I feel like they can still keep the "Oops, I win" Doomsday button.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they do. But I also do like less the deafening silence. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, I think I agree with you as well. They can beat it easily. I'm thinking one Strix, and I will send it.
Mhm.
But damn, I thought yeah, it's definitely late. I mean, but let's hope I
Yes.
will play at least somehow optimal, and I would use your guidance.
Yeah, I'll try to see everything in time, but
Yeah, it's tough.
I think you should not underestimate yourself. You're obviously a very good player.
Oh, I do appreciate that. And let's see. Okay, we have a yeah. This is a solid hand,
Mm-hmm.
but we saw the days, so now we definitely
Mm-hmm.
know there are days deck. Okay, let's hope they don't have the explosive hand. That's like basically how they can cheese it. Okay, that's not okay. I definitely want to go for the fraud with the wasteland, right? We should check it in the spot.
Yeah, you can.
I don't
It's
tell me. Yeah, I would go. We are fine with lands.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's like I would say like around 20% they don't have the land. I never make the math, but it's actually pretty reasonable in Legacy. They miss the land.
As I have to say, playing that Wasteland since I haven't been playing Wasteland for quite a long time, it's quite incredible.
And I'm glad we didn't see Tameo, by the way, or like flooding the
Mhm.
creatures. I mean, we have one removal, but they do play days, so they're gonna go surveillance. We go surveillance.
Yeah, we still have Caracas for the Tameo of his.
So we're both using the surveillance very early. So if the game go long, it's gonna be about luck factor more. Yeah, they know about the Bowmans. Yeah, you got it.
Good.
I'm fine with the time,
Maybe.
by the way. We are fine with the time. 9 minutes is plenty to work with. The 13 minutes.
Yes, maybe at some point we can discuss some lines, but now it's very clear what's going to happen. He'll have Tameo. Oh, that's very nice because we will surveil and then we Caracas it back.
They don't know about the Caracas, right?
No,
Yeah,
they don't, I think.
yeah, they don't. And if they're gonna set up the brainstorm, which is gonna edict that later
Yeah,
on.
yeah. We can also like,
I love the brainstorm.
yeah, absolutely. So now we have finally double force because we didn't have it all the time.
It's good to have double force.
Hmm.
Okay.
Now we are playing around days as well with all our plays now.
Let's see if we have the brainstorm number 2. Okay, or like they can be like just eating the mana. Okay, that's fair. I'll be upkeep bouncing them though. Oh, Bowman's also like not the worst draw because
Hmm.
we play the Bowman mirror after all. Let's see who blinks first now.
Yes, but we definitely want to be bouncing it. Upkeep. Nice.
If I will miss London, I think we are actually gonna be forced to play brainstorm and hope they don't have. Yeah, I guess we will see.
Very good.
This is alright. We have the edict, but I feel like I wanna play around the days.
For sure.
You know about the edict, so
Now
they're
you,
gonna play Tameo, but we're gonna first edict and after bounce it, and that's fine.
mhm.
Actually, no, we need to
Maybe
bounce it
we
first. Yeah, that was. I was supposed to then. Oh, that was.
wait.
Yeah,
What?
I already. Basically, my brain again.
No, what happened? I don't see a mistake here.
I basically think we were supposed to now edict over the Tameo, right? So we're gonna untap fully.
No, I think I feel more like brainstorm end of turn.
Yeah, to play on days, right?
Yeah, get a land.
Okay, let's do that. And play it on Bowman. Okay, there's land, and Kato is also beautiful.
Yes.
So I think I want to actually hide the Bowmaster because you play the mirror of Bowmasters.
Mm-hmm.
I want to like slow the Bowmaster for a bit more, but Kato is like okay though.
Mm-hmm. So we bounce.
Just double check non-token. Each opponent is non-token creature. Okay.
Nice.
First card, but they've also the Murktide. Yeah, this is.
Mm-hmm. Yes, but we also have Kaito. I think if we get Kaito somehow online, it will be super hard for him because if he wants to play fair game and we have Kaito,
The
it's not going to
force that I
work.
believe.
Okay, now they have how many cards? 3.
Yeah, I would force pitch Force of Negation.
How I'm thinking about it now, okay? I would probably fetch. Maybe that's wrong, okay? I would probably fetch and try to get a land and play around this Kaito and minus it and tap his Barogoyf.
But they would keep drawing with Tameo though.
Now you bounce it with Caracas.
After they let it resolve.
Yeah, well, you play it around ace, and then you can bounce with Caracas
But
the Tameo.
how we deal with their Bowmans in their hand? We need the Bowman for Bowmans.
Well, we have like double force, right? And they have how many cards? They have 3 cards.
Yeah, that's true.
So
But is
and
it like
also we can
too
we can
aggressive?
draw. I don't think so. We can also draw Source Splashers or something like that
Yeah, I guess we can. If we miss the land, we can ponder.
as well. We can also play it into days with double force. Maybe they won't have it.
So you wanna take it like this way, like let it go and fetch
Yeah.
evade the Bowman from top.
No, because basically what you're suggesting is Force of Will right now. And I'm saying maybe we can wait.
And they know about the force of it, they're just jamming into it.
Yeah, I know. That's why maybe we'll try to be smarter. We'll see. But I like fetching because everything we draw is good.
Guess we're gonna get Underground Sea.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean land is fine and remove is like perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we should now just jam it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We just jam it.
And hope no days, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just so we obviously forcing this
Yes.
and hope they don't have more stuff. I mean, we're gonna need to force the Bowman.
Yeah.
But I mean, but we're gonna like immediately get the card from the Kaito, which is gonna put us slowly ahead. And if they wanna draw from Tameo, that's gonna be fine. Okay, this is a good start, right? When they're doing this as a first thing. This usually, I think
Yes.
it's a good thing. We
Mm-hmm.
have 5 and 50 seconds. 5 minutes 50 seconds.
For us, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, of course we want to be like attacking from next turn. We want to, if we untap, we want to just attack, draw first,
And
and then we'll
after
be
and after
concerned.
we after bounce Tameo with the Caracas.
Yeah. First we want to do this.
And what if they play Bowman? What do we do?
They won't.
Okay.
Told you.
I kinda like actually stock up and just stock
Yes.
up. And I don't mind stock upping into Scrubland. Is it crazy? I don't mind like making more land drops.
Yeah, that's not crazy. For sure, that's not crazy.
Because we're gonna be drawing so many cards, we just gonna be need more and more mana every turn.
Mm-hmm. Because maybe my intuition would be just to get a scrubland, but I think this is fine. I think this
Oh
is
my
going to
god,
resolve.
this is actually beautiful. I think we should just get. I definitely need to get Bowman for their Bowman eventually.
Yes, 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 yes.
And I would get. Now actually, I
Yeah, it
think
doesn't.
let's get Underground Sea, right? We're losing time.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I think we don't want to be losing too much time now. You just play it, you pass the turn, and in his upkeep you okay, whatever.
Yeah, I guess we already did everything.
I would probably get a scrubland so you can like source the plowshares.
Did oh wait, that's
So
interesting.
yeah, now we have to probably shoot it with this. Yes, we have to do it.
I don't think we
Definitely need to.
care if they're gonna be keep. Oh, they have days. So I think I would force the days.
Yes, I agree. And for yeah, for
Pondra.
Ponder. Yes, for Ponder.
That days was actually kinda insane. They have. They definitely get some solid cards. Uh, I mean, I still don't like the situation how it played out though. But I
Yes,
guess
I would probably have. I would probably get scrubland, and then you could sort this and then bounce the Tamil,
yeah,
and you would keep sort plus blue card.
that would be for sure
At
better.
force plus blue card because they can still like kind of do us, right?
This is actually
That's
fine.
that's fine. That is fine. Yeah.
We're gonna plow the Barogoyf and
Mm-hmm.
bounce the Tamil. And we might even vase them.
Yes. Just wait a moment. And now just
I need to be short. We have 4 minutes,
okay,
sadly.
okay. So plus Kaito.
Oh, we would. I want to draw actually.
Uh,
But I mean, yeah, I would have been plenty
no,
of time.
I wanted to ninja into ninja, right? You want to double,
Oh, I guess we can do
uh,
it next turn then. Yeah, that's what
but you
I'm.
could do it now. You would draw still. You would still draw, right?
You wanna play the second Haruka's second Kaito?
No, you would ninjutsu Kaito from Kaito.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. And but you can totally waste him. That's fine.
Yeah, and we're gonna do it next turn. But now is the question: do we gonna bowman if they? I guess if they crack the crew, we do it. We bowman.
Yes. Yes. We can, but maybe we don't, honestly,
It's fine.
because or if they blow it, we do it.
Now I will do it. Let's
Yes.
shoot them. Oh, that's actually fine. We just killed the Tameo.
Yep.
That was not the best play by opponent, but I guess it might be also like started getting like into the
Yes.
time
Yes.
zone.
Yes. Now remember, when you untap, you plus Kaito,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
he's 4. Will you be still killing
Oh,
him?
they find a force. Interesting. Okay, I guess they got me. So what do we
Okay,
do
so
now? Because they're gonna plus with the Tameo, they're gonna.
you plus with Kaito, you attack, you deal you before you damage, you put the other ninja into play and you will kill it for 4 damage and you will do yeah.
We
So
attacking.
plus
We attacking the Tameo.
yeah, yes, we are attacking Tameo. We're attacking Tameo. And then you put the other one into play so that -1 does not apply.
Oh yeah, that's actually good.
So you'll kill him.
And we're gonna play another one. Actually, I can even keep the Caracas for it just in case.
Yes, but it's not. No. You just do that.
And plus again.
Uh, I think you can, but I would probably just zero.
Okay.
I know you're not drawing, but
Yeah.
just to ensure that you draw
Plow is perfect.
plow is perfect. Yes, I like plow. And we can even draw it instantly if necessary.
Oh, I put the plow, not the brainstorm though. And because we played against the bowman, but I don't know. It's close.
I really want the to draw sword now.
Yeah, the sword it's coming our way.
And now you do again the thing. You plus Kaito, you attack. You can even deal damage, and put the other Kaito doesn't really matter very much.
It
But
definitely
it's
get a
good
little
that
bit
you.
of messy, but is it also because they're doing such a like the timing counter in such a like yeah,
Mhm.
that's fine. We just
You
stop it.
Yes, this is. Oh, you just tap it exactly and put the other kaito, so you will reset it and it will be on 4 counters again. And you can even draw. So you just minus.
It's actually
Hopefully.
nice showed off.
Yes, that's very. It's very nice. And we tag. Put the other kaito.
It'll be a little bit faster, but it should be alright.
How much time we have?
2 minutes.
Yeah, this should be fine. Now we want to draw.
Don't wanna this, but I think the brainstorm is fine. And I wanna brainstorm now actually because of the bowman.
Mm-hmm. I'd like to see force.
Some class is
This
good enough.
this is all good.
Definitely
Yes,
on
this is all
top.
good. Yes, and I would actually waste him. But it's fine. Probably it's fine.
Yeah. I mean, if we play Bargo, we just stop it. So
Yeah. Yeah, this is like great showing for kaito. Why you play 2 kaito, not just one.
we just plus again, so we can flip it.
Mhm.
If we
But
basically
now,
block the kite, we flip we flip it with it. Okay. So that's
Caracas.
yeah, we Caracas it. And I'm glad they misplayed because now I've lethal because they let me plus.
Yes,
I need to remove this, otherwise they are dead to me.
you got to love kaito. It's just kind of obnoxious.
Yeah, it was definitely a little bit messy, but we hopefully got there. It's kind of sick though. We we definitely did actually very a lot of interesting games. We could like definitely discuss for hours. I mean, all the situations, like how it could be played out. But also we was kind of like pressured by time
Mhm.
and so on.
Yes, I think in the first round we could just force the fresh raker. We would probably win it,
Yeah,
and
I do agree with
because
that.
it was game 3, so I think. But I think basically we do this also to learn from our mistakes, and also maybe the viewers can comment on some of the plays if they see
Yeah, definitely
different
feel free
lines of
to
the.
be commentating. Yeah, I definitely would be happy to reading all the comments. But definitely, uh, don't be that hard on when we get like kind of like it was kind of like how would I put it. I would like to call it goulash in Czech. It would be like kind of like mess when we get like pressured by time and after like it's kind of a snowballing. But definitely we had some, for example, the round one definitely could be discussed a lot. The last round was just I don't know, the game 3. I would like
Yeah, but if I
draw
summarize,
myself.
like round 1 we play against like artifact deck, which was winnable, but we could see the power of Nullrot. Then we had 2 rounds against some show and tell decks, but without sneak attack.
And we always say
Uh,
game one for free. By the way, we could play so safer.
yes, and their deafening silence showed us why is it so good, and we could very well, I think, navigate around some of the cards. Then we beat Nadu Breakfast,
Hmm.
where I think our opponent played questionable plays, and I think they could have done better. And now we play against Tempo Doomsday, which is always difficult matchup.
And I think
Uh,
they played the best. I think that was the best opponent. They played a really annoying way.
mhm, yes,
Yeah.
but I think we also could see the strength of this Esper control, and I think it's so enjoyable. That's why kind of I'm here and we're recording because I don't have enough of this deck. I enjoy it so much, and you can see there's so many lines, and I think this was like a cherry on the top to kill him. Kaito into Kaito into
By
Kaito.
the way, I wanna just add. I never actually had opportunity to be flipping kaitos. That's why I was super off of not
Hmm.
even seeing the lines. I need
Yes,
to actually think about it more. Like about
yes.
this.
Not to
Yeah.
mention, even if you didn't have the second Kaito in this kind of situation, you can even like bounce the Kaito with Caracas and activate it again.
Yeah, that would also like kind. But look at like how we ended the game, right? If we have time, we just had infinite cards basically. We were
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like miles
exactly.
ahead.
Yes. Not to mention, if you have like Caracas and Kaito and say Snapcaster, you can Snapcaster back to your hand every turn.
Hmm.
Like so, you Snapcaster, you Caracas Kaito, you attack with Snapcaster, you put Kaito into play, right? Activate. So
It's interesting. Like it's definitely very similar. Like from when I played the Grixis Wizards, but it still have like a lot of different. How to put it? Different like basis of like how you navigate again in some matchups. So definitely.
What I like probably better than like in Grixis is obviously that removal. I said it before.
Mhm.
Simply that sword, even if he like resolves that Baragoi, we know we just find our one mana spell and we can answer it. Because when I play sometimes the Grixis control, it's sometimes very painful. Like your opponent resolves like Murktide Regent, which is a card scary enough, but you play a deck that doesn't have a removal really. It has
But
like two
but
edicts.
but Tom, did you try the Flame of Honor though?
No, I have not. I have
Yeah,
not. But it doesn't kill Murktide Regent.
that's true. Yeah, I mean, in game one, we are definitely superior against Murktide decks
Mhm.
in game one, your list. And also, I
Yes.
like you have the room for the Strix, where I don't find this the room.
Uh-huh. I would just, but well, you play the otter.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yes, like the thing I would say is that Flame of Honor, I have not played with it. It's probably good, but when I'm playing Grixis, I just want my Kolaghan's command. I just like it better
I mean,
because
you could fit in. I'm playing on that
yes,
slot reanimate.
because like what I like about Kolaghan's command, it has four possibilities what to do, and all of them are relevant. Like while Flame of Honor has three, and Flame of Honor, you need to have a wizard, and we
Mhm.
know how these things are that you don't always have it. And Kolaghan's command is always good. Uh, okay, sometimes it's not good, of course, but usually you're getting something from your grave. You make him discard, you kill artifact, you deal 2 damage. I just like the you have basically one more option, and especially that raise debt is especially if you have Baragoi, with some other cards, it's amazing. So,
Mhm.
I'm probably just an old fashioned, just a boomer, like
Mhm.
Kolaghan's command boomer, and I should probably try Flame of Honor.
But I think we actually had kind of like complex, long league, but it was not that long. But I definitely try the list I did well. I will actually show you for the viewers. You can just take a peek. Who don't really following me on socials or like on the challenges records, and we can definitely like maybe discuss it, or like you should definitely play it in paper and tell me like after we can like maybe make the video about the two,
Mhm,
compare the two controls. They have a lot of similarities. For example, what I was really enjoying is if they have bowman and I have trainer, they can like pass it through, so they need to stay anyways with their bowman and the token.
mhm,
That was come
mhm.
out very often. So
Yes. Well, obviously, interesting thing is that you're playing push, you're not playing bolt, because that's one of the
yeah.
things where Grixis players always have to decide. I think it's the power of Grixis that you can suddenly like bolt, snap bolt, or something like that. You
Mhm.
can they can't go too low, especially we see with some of these artifact decks when they have like Ancient Tomb and like the Ring. So with Esper, we only have like the Bowmaster, and here you would have more to it. Also, yeah, but of course it's a beautiful deck as well, and
But
uh,
I need to play two Magus of the Moons because the lens getting on popularity, and also Tomáš, it's a
mhm.
wizard, the Magus.
Oh yeah,
That's
absolutely.
just so funny.
Um, uh,
But I think
Card,
this is gonna be. I think we should actually end the video because we could like talk for hours, and but we can definitely
absolutely.
make another part of. Maybe we can even make a podcast eventually about Legacy. That would be interesting.
Yes, we can, but I think people mostly want to see magic, so
Yeah,
we will see how it go. I just want to say one thing.
that's true.
A card I like a lot here is I played with it is Price of Progress because it's surprising and it's just absolute killer of a card, especially against these lands, against these artifact decks. So you should consider that.
But I just like the Magus of the Moon more because I'm not playing the board version. That's why it's like kind of my first thoughts about the future
Yeah,
testing.
could be
But
absolutely.
definitely the lens kind of like smoked me with this version. I
Mhm,
just don't have like any angles to fight it.
mhm. Yeah,
But it
that's White has obviously swords, prismatic ending, even like the fairy. There's probably more play.
yeah, but this is gonna like be more. I will be testing it like more, and I also like basically. I'm planning to write the primer for this, so definitely, guys, if you like it, this kind of the sessions with Tomáš. Definitely give the comments, likes, subscribe, like share it with the friends, right? And also the primer coming for this, and also Tomáš promised he gonna make when he gonna find more time, right, Tomáš? The primer guide for your beloved Esper list.
Yes.
That would be
I'll,
beautiful.
yeah, I'll try to write it down and maybe add some kind of a primer to
Yeah,
it.
I mean, you can definitely like if you write additional things than I usually do. That's big plus, right? Definitely, you can write anything what you feel and what you're gonna find interesting. But this is gonna be. I think I would wrap it up, Tomáš, if you have also kind of
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah.
So guys, yeah, I will see you in the next
So
one.
yeah, thanks for watching and thanks for having me, Arkan.
Yeah, that was a pleasure. So have a nice day, guys.